So this weekend was New Jersey Collectors Convention. So Mrs. Skullface was kind enough to watch my younger two children. So we dropped them off Friday night around 6 o'clock and hit the road. It's about a 2.5 hour drive from lovely Central Maryland to the greater Cherry Hill, Mount Laurel area. It took 7 hours for us to get there. They closed 95, which is the main interstate to get there. The GPS rerouted us, and I say us as in everybody, because
the whole Eastern Seaboard
could not see the beginning or the end of the cars. We went down dirt roads, 1-lane dirt roads with cars going both directions, crawling for hours and hours. Finally, it was about 7 different directions of traffic converging into one to cross the only bridge that was going over whatever body of water it was. As soon as we got over that, we were home free. I thought I had a horrible day, but then I heard that one of our brethren had a worse time. Jason L had a 13-hour trip, which should have been 3.5 or 4 maybe. So shout out to the nor'easter. I thought that I was
that wasn't the worst one.
Yeah,
there was somebody who took a plane, a train, and then an automobile.
And they were there for like 20 minutes, I think.
Yep.
So yep. So it was well worth it, though. It was well worth it to get to NJCC, and we'll get into that here in a little bit. What is up, party people? Welcome to Enter the Realm, episode 136, the Realm of Collectors podcast. Pull a chair up to the cool table, a group of like-minded shows featuring this show, Enter the Realm, Shattercast Uncut, Nerd Rage Radio, Plastic Fanatics, Figa Bangin', Beer and Bolters 40K, Stasis Lock, Toy Detox, Building Up to It, Fresh Communication, and Breaking the Mold. You can get music from Cobra Law Records on Nathan Haskell's Bandcamp. His latest album of Cabbages and Kings is available, along with the rest of his catalog. You can send your What's in the Fucking Box and Shelf Life videos to
entertherealmcast@gmail.com. And let me just say, we've been on live for like a minute and a half. We got 1 dislike. And Deluxe Baldwin's in the chat, and I caught him. So now his channel's getting bombarded with dislikes. Sorry, just wanted to say that.
You can find the Realm on Facebook. Our group is Realm of Collectors. Our Instagram is ran by Antoine at Realm of Collectors, and follow the hashtag Realm of Collectors while you're there. Our website is realmofcollectors.com. Check out the blog and pick up some merch. Support the Realm. If you're listening on your favorite audio platform, please give us a 5-star rating, because that's what all the cool kids are doing. This episode of Enter the Realm is brought to you by Agabucks.com. Agabus is the official e-tailer partner of the Realm of Collectors. Visit Agabucks.com today for all your masterpiece and third-party needs. $5.95 flat rate shipping, free shipping on orders over $150. Price matching with other online retailers. In Agabucks, your same as cash reward system. Make a purchase and earn points towards your next purchase. Visit Agabus.com for details. This week, we have the Diaclone Big Power, the Light Up Megatron Eyes, and the new Masterpiece Target Master Hot Rod. All available at Agabus.com. My name is Chris Pinkerton, if you're nasty. Joining me tonight is the Jackal Squad. We're all here. Hot damn. Going across the bottom of my Google Hangout screen, coming up first, the Brinkalizer, Brian Brink.
Yo, what's up, people? Hey, I just want to say that I split a hotel room with Bobby Skullface on Saturday night, and I'm still walking funny today. So be careful.
Bone roller coaster. Speaking of bone roller coasters, my own personal thunder thief, Young Daniel.
I want to say I had a great time at NJCC this weekend.
Son of a
Everyone.
God damn it, Bree.
Oh, shout out to landlines.
It's been a while.
You even have a landline up in the office?
I know it's louder in that room.
Sorry, folks, we're getting interrupted by 1997. Quick segue story here. My oldest today, for some reason, we were talking about the internet of old, and he we're talking about the noises that a modem makes, and he was very curious about that. So I made him watch a 7-minute YouTube video explaining what all those horrible screeching noises mean. They all mean something. I didn't know that either. So, all right, now that we've done the time warp again, moving in the line here, Jay Ruse.
Just a hop to the left.
Hi. I didn't have to take a plane, train, or automobile. I just went straight there.
Just
After-
the automobile?
After
Wait, so
picked up
you rode your
bus.
bike there?
I did. I picked up bus, automobile, and then we went straight down there. Took us 2 hours, and it was good
It was a nice ride.
because we went the next day.
Thanks for rubbing it in.
Should get on
You're
this.
welcome.
Rub it in, rub it out. Ladies and gentlemen, just one is with us.
Yo, what's happening? I had a joke for when Brink's phone was ringing. I was like, it's his friend Tommy asking him if he wants to come over for chicken and stovetop. But
I don't get it.
It was late. Do you remember those old commercials? Like, you want to eat at my house? My mom's making chicken and stovetop or whatever,
I don't get
stovetop.
stovetop
And he
at
would
my
call
house.
his friend, right? And he'd call his mom. Like, Mom, can I eat at Billy's house?
Man, ask you a question.
Stovetop stuffing.
Did you guys
was
eat
like
stovetop? Did you guys eat stovetop growing up?
Yeah, it was me and my dad. That
Yeah,
was
everybody had
something
stovetop.
of choice.
But never like out of the bar. Like it always had to be
It was doctored up. a
doctored
bit.
up. Yeah.
I don't think my mom didn't make stovetop. It just wasn't something that was on the rotation. I've had it since then. It wasn't just something we just didn't eat it growing up. I don't know.
It came in a canister. It was a staple in our pantry.
You had a canister? You
No,
always
it
came
was
in a box.
Man, it's like a
No, it came in a
What
kit.
are you been 56, 1956 in your house? You said,
Like a
No,
can, like you had to open with a can opener?
No.
It was a circle thing, like a Pringle thing, but
Oh, yeah. Like an oatmeal.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I do remember that in like the 80s.
Really? I
it
don't
wasn't
remember
an open
stovetop
container.
being like that. It was always in a box for me.
Yo, I remember when I was a kid, I had an old oatmeal cylinder that I collected my farts in, and I kept it in the closet.
That's fucking.
Wow. Wow. That's
Those
Hold on a minute.
that's one of the stories that you don't.
Hold on a minute.
Listen,
We gotta talk about this for a minute.
We've all shared a lot on that.
How old?
someone take notes, please.
Hold on a minute. How old were you when you did this?
Probably 8 or 9.
All right, so to walk me through this, you'd have to fart.
Yeah.
You'd grab your canister and you'd open it up and fart into it and then shut the lid.
Yes,
All right, but would you smell it later?
of course.
Now, would you take the whole lid off, or would you just do a little at a time?
I do
Yeah,
it all
so
the time.
Weren't
I-
you worried that when you had to fart again and you opened the lid, the previous fart would escape?
You know what? I probably didn't really think that through. I probably should have had some sort of valve system, a pressure release, right?
No, just I bet he held it low to the ground. He's like, I don't want to tip it over.
Right. I
Did-
think I also probably dumped it out of my brother. Told him I was coming.
Pick it
Did
up and
anybody
shake it. I
else
got
know
farts, I got
that you
farts.
did this?
My
did your
brother-
dad-
my-
did your-
My brother did. I'm sure. I don't think my parents did. You may call my mom right now and ask her.
Dude,
Yes.
ask your parents, call your mom live and say, Mom, where did my fart canister go? I want to know if she still has that in the attic.
'Cause I'm afraid she would say, "Well, honey, I don't know, but that coat hanger you used to chop your turds up with is still in the closet in the bathroom."
Oh.
What? Well, hold on a minute.
Kept it in a fishbowl.
so, so you would have like a coat hanger that you would have to use to break up like shit if it was too
Dude.
big?
Man, I was yes.
Whoa, what
I shit like a monster when I was a teenager.
Teenage.
Hey, my brother-in-law to this day keeps a spoon in the bathroom for that very reason.
Oh my god, that's gonna make me gag. But so hold on a minute. You would use a coat hanger. Like I understand the concept of why you would need it,
Yes.
but you'd use the coat hanger, but then you would save it in the closet.
Yeah, I rinsed it off in the toilet, and then there was an old fishbowl, and it was behind.
How
the
old were
toilet.
you when you were rinsing this thing off? I guarantee you it was not clean enough.
Oh, it was never clean enough. I was a teenager.
Explains a lot. There was
We're
a
talking
time
like
when I was
13 or
younger,
18.
when
They're
I was
probably closer
younger,
to 8.
I swallowed a quarter, and my mother freaked out. She took me to the doctor, and the doctor told her to keep checking my stool to make sure the quarter passed. I don't remember if the quarter ever passed.
So my daughter, when she was 2, she ate a penny, and same thing. Took her to the emergency room. They're like, "Well, she's gonna have to work it through, and like we're gonna cut her open and get a penny out." But I tell you what, if you ever need to clean some change, run it through the human body because that was the shiniest fucking penny I'd ever seen in my goddamn.
Oh, you did find it, huh? You did find
I
it.
think Kelly may actually still
Dude,
have it.
I would have framed that penny and gave it to her on her 18th birthday.
My little sister did that too.
I don't know if my mom ever found it. She's passed, so I can't even ask her. But that's always a story I always remember.
Listen, I still want to talk about this hanger for a minute. I know it's gross, but it's fucking crazy.
Listen, it's funny that there was actually my brother-in-law posted something on Facebook not too long ago about I'm not the only one, and it was this whole thing about like families that have like a knife or a fork or not probably not a fork, something to chop shit up with because their septic system couldn't handle the volume.
I mean, that's like a toilet issue though, not a septic system issue.
Dude, who knows?
But hold on a minute. Was that something where your dad or your mom was like, "Look, get a hanger and chop it up," or you just were like, put 2 and 2 together as a young lad?
It seems like there was a conversation about.
Was it always
tired of having to fix the fucking toilet?
James, what was that?
I was just wondering if it was always a hanger at first.
I mean,
I know. Did that tool evolve over the ages? Like, what do you use now? I'm sure you still have the same problem.
No, I don't have to. I don't use anything now. I
Hey,
now we know why Chris folds his shirts.
Right, because I use all the hangers.
The lone hanger in the bathroom. You know,
Oh my god!
So now I've got to go buy a couple wire hangers and just throw them in my bathroom around here. So when you guys come over, you can I know what that's for.
Oh my god, dude!
Well,
That is.
I'm not the only one here that's full of shit. So we'll move down the line here, ladies and gentlemen. Up next. Let me get it right here. It's JoJo fucking Buffalo Wing.
Thank you. I like the way you segued for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Enter the Realm. What a great weekend we fucking had.
Oh god, Chris, I'm gonna call you poop knife for
fucking
now.
Buffalo Wing.
JoJo Buffalo. There was more people. There was other guys at Buffalo Wild Wings that night that ate more than me.
No. You said that in reference to something, and I don't remember what it was, but I thought it was so funny. That I wrote it down.
It's something happened which if anybody was at the table remembers, where the hell did JoJo Buffalo Wing come from?
I don't know. Somebody will remember. So up next, Victory Saber 77.
what's up?
How was your trip to NJCC?
It was pretty good.
Nice.
A little bit of traffic, but
Yeah. It's a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, that was so much fun. We're going to do it one more time in a little segment I like to call what kind of coat hanger did Pinkerton get? What'd you get?
I'll buy you a poop knife for your next birthday.
Dude, I'm telling you, Google it. It's a real thing. There may be a market for that.
You never learned to pinch it out. Like
Or courtesy flush.
What is it? Pinch it off? Like just fucking cut it in half with your asshole?
Hey,
Use your turd cutter, bro. That's
hey, Jay.
All I know is
My turds are bigger than your fucking forearms, dude.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude, it's just like a fucking like. I just imagine it like one of those little Debbie's, like, swirled logs, but like fucking 4 times the size.
Yo, I googled poop knife,
so
and
great.
a T-shirt comes up. Poop knife posse. Cut above the rest.
Oh, that's what's next.
Hashtag poop knife.
That's what's next. Poop knife.
yeah,
All right,
exactly. Poop knife coming to a rock box near you.
I just
So,
learned
I
what a
know a
poop
lot of-
knife is, and
There you go.
it says I just learned what a poop knife is, and I refuse to suffer alone.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Oh my goodness, I refuse to suffer alone. Oh man!
They sell
All
pop
right,
sockets on that.
yeah, you put a pop socket on your poop knife,
On your poop knife.
so you can hold it with one hand, and you can spin it around. What if Indiana Jones had a whip when he whipped his turds? Broke them up, and then he had the poop on the end of the whip. So when he whipped people,
We're fucking jumping the shark here with the fucking poop.
dude. Sorry, guys.
That's funny.
So hey,
So
let's
funny.
move on. I know a lot of us had negative equity. We got our stacks up this weekend, but we might have all bought a little something here. So Brian, why don't you start us off with what'd you get?
All right, I actually have quite a bit of stuff here. One thing I forgot to mention a couple weeks ago, Extra Zero picked me up the Ghost Obi-Wan thing, which I'm really, really appreciative. I couldn't find one in my Walgreens in the 15.
Was he at NJCC?
No, he was not.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
You know, I know you say that you're really appreciative, but you totally forgot all about it, so you can't be that.
Well,
like,
the problem was
appreciative
I left it in my car for a week, so I forgot about it. I found it when I was packing for NJCC.
Like, oh, this shouldn't be in the cell box.
I got a Masterpiece Bumblebee. I'm pretty excited about that.
So your first one?
Shouldn't be.
No, it's my second one. I sold my first one at NJCC because
I'm so confused. I'm so very confused.
In my experience, getting the second run of these Masterpieces, you get better paint. And this one definitely has better paint. Same thing happened with the Lambo. So,
so you got the
you know, they're
KO
going to
this
release.
time around.
it's not KO. It's real.
They're going to release the MPB Plus, you know, anytime now. And
Oh,
you're gonna
no,
wish that
I
you
like
never got
the
that.
Yeah,
minus.
it's not going to be orange. It'll actually be yellow.
I'm a
Yeah.
fan of the I'm a fan of the minus. So.
The orange. You're a fan of the orange?
You're a fan
no
of the
plussing,
minus.
no plussing for me. So it showed up on Friday just as I was finishing up stuff. Also, I got that Target Master Hot Rod, which I sold as well. I got Island Adventure. Right.
Is that really what it's called?
Excuse me, Island Journey. Yeah, it was an island adventure that we had this weekend. My bad.
Hey, real quick, come here. Shout out to Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes, turn around. This motherfucker hijacked my. He's like, can I wear this to school? So you're gonna rep the realm.
Well, he made some.
Frosted
He made
Flakes.
some money this
Frosted
weekend. He could buy.
That's right.
Well, he can't buy a new one, but he could buy yours.
Right.
Does Frosted Flakes use the poop hanger?
I don't know. Let me ask him. Have you ever used any sort of device such as a coat hanger or a spoon to chop your poop up so it'll go down the toilet better?
Once.
He said once.
He did.
That is
No,
a
you're
straight
joking?
hereditary problem.
He's like once.
But ask him what tool it was, because I guarantee you it was something you use on the daily basis.
What tool was it? What did you have? What tool did you use?
Yeah, scrub brush. Clean the toilet.
Did you throw the scrub brush away?
No.
Yeah.
He used the handle part of it.
The handle?
He used the handle
Or
part.
the bristles?
The spiky part.
The spiky part. That toilet will never. Was it here or was it in Alabama?
Here.
Oh Jesus Christ! Honey,
Coming
added
into his
the toilet
own.
brush to the
He's
shopping
becoming a
list.
man. He's becoming a man.
Yeah, you're becoming a man, son.
Oh my god, dude. That is too much.
Hey, Chris, be sure that if he wears that to school, he only hangs out with people 18 and older.
Right. Well, definitely not guy. Hopefully, there's nobody 18 at his school.
You guys know I got to change the fucking title of this fucking episode.
To poop knife?
Poop knife, a cut above the rest.
Poop knife. I cut above the rest.
Oh my god.
All right. Going on. I got my General Grievous model kit, which I haven't put together. Hey, Jay Reeves, what's in this little baggie? What's that?
I don't know. I didn't get that.
Why don't you open it and find out live on the show?
Oh, it says it's not for sale. Ooh, did I get an exclusive?
You got an exclusive.
Exclusive.
We all bought on the same seller, and for some reason, you got an exclusive.
All right. On to NJCC. I was gifted a Masterpiece Rat Bat by Tyler L. Thank you very much, Tyler. I know that he basically did that just to reduce the number of KOs on my shelf. And I got a Legends Bumblebee from Chuck. Thank you, Chuck. I purchased a SH Figure Arts Batman from Hurricane BX. This is the Nolan Batman, Bale Batman. And I got a Black Panther, which I was part of a transaction I did with Mr. Lowry for Mazinger Z. Thank you, sir. And Sean, who joined us at the Rock Island, I traded a Jaina for a Commander Gree for him. And from Mr. Sunday Heat, I purchased a Black Series Darth Vader, the new mold. So excellent. Oh, and last but not least, we still have some available. Get your Realm jersey plate shirt, people.
Realm.
And that's it for me, Chris.
Young Daniel.
All right, so I got some shit this week. Shout out to Crashbox Customs. I got the Mezco Nightmare Batman. Dope fucking figure. And I also got my NJCC shirt in.
Yeah, you got you bought the shirt and got the Secret Chase figure with it, right?
Indeed, yeah.
The Nightmare
That was,
Batman.
that was a nice little surprise in there.
Yeah.
He's up totally.
For those of you who missed out, well, sorry about your luck.
Appreciate it, Dan. You didn't even go to the show and you got a shirt.
What are you talking about? I was there. I was hanging out with Deluxe in the bathroom, taking shit selfies.
Oh,
Dude, listen, let me tell you something right now.
You
don't even want to joke about that.
You don't
the
even
bathroom
wanna go-
smells like this is what the bathroom smelled like. It smelled like somebody had diarrhea, set it on fire, then they ate it and had diarrhea again.
And the funny thing was that was before the show even started.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get
Don't
to
even,
the
you don't even want to go in that bathroom.
Yeah, and speaking of shit selfies, I do put a slideshow together that we run at the table. And Deluxe, I did include one of yours in our slideshow.
Nice. I didn't even watch it. All right. Is that everything for you, Dan?
That is all.
J. Ruse.
Before I get started, I want a roll call on how many people sold something to Sunday Heat.
He bought everything.
I did.
Dude, he was selling everything just to buy everything from us. So who sold something? It was Chris. You sold something in.
I sold him $500 worth of stuff.
Yeah, as much as was coming in for him,
way to put his
it was
business
going out.
Yeah.
Why you put his business?
I sold him $18,000 worth of stuff.
1850. I definitely know he definitely had a good fucking show. He definitely made some guap there.
And he's used some of that guap too on some of us. He bought something from me, bought something from Brink, bought something from
Dave,
from Chris, bought something from Dave.
that I co-sold, I guess.
So,
Good times.
Shout out to Heat for doing business with us. The only thing I picked up was the rock shirt. I went to the show with full intentions of not buying anything at all and just trying to stick to my willpower and just sell. That's it.
Was there anything? I mean, did you really think twice on anything?
No, yeah, Dom is the devil. He had a lot of shit I wanted. He had the fucking X-Men cable. He had Ghost Rider with the bike. He had the Mysterio. I don't have Mysterio. He had a ton of legends that I wanted.
Why didn't you get them?
I stuck to my guns. What?
Why didn't you get any? You just wanted to just make money at the show?
His girl told him no.
I just wanted to see how much money I can make without spending any.
How'd you do? If you don't mind me asking, you can either say good or bad. You don't have to give me a number.
I think we all did.
No.
good.
I don't care about all them. I want to know about you because you went there with all your chugs
Well,
or whatever. How did
I didn't sell any chugs. I sold a box of my entire collection of Transformers animated figures, which were almost a complete collection except for 2 figures.
Yeah, that was
I sold
that
one
was a
too.
nice drop. Yeah, somebody grabbed that all in one spot, right?
So
Yeah, it was on the second day. On the first day, people were cherry picking it, sold like 4 figures from it, and then somebody just bought the whole box in the second day, right early.
So is Chug officially dead?
I still have my chug. I didn't sell the chug.
No,
But because nobody bought it, or because you didn't bring it to sell?
Oh, I didn't bring it to sell.
Oh, okay.
speaking about like chugs and whatnot, Bricks had a pile of Beast Wars figures. It was like
Dude.
2 feet high.
Yes.
It was just a pile.
So
He had a
Just threw
table.
it all on a pile, a big ass pile. So just pick and choose.
Yep. And he put 3 little price tags on it. It was deluxe figures $10. No, yeah, deluxe figures $5. Voyager figures $10, and other side, whatever the other size is, for $15. And people were just going ape shit on his table.
Oh, see what he did there.
Ape shit. I know. It was a play on
Yes.
words.
Ape shit that they had to cut with a hanger.
Oh god.
Bang
Dude,
bang.
Beast Wars is the poop hanger of Transformers.
Ooh, I don't know. I saw some Cybertron shit there and Armada stuff that just made me want to take it.
I don't know. Armada at least is somewhat in the same vein.
Same realm.
Yeah, same realm. Like Beast Wars is not.
I do
Yeah,
want to
said
say I finally got rid of my Takara 4 Max.
Nice.
I got rid of it
About that
for the retail price without the shipping.
Yo, I remember I was there when the guy was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about getting it," and I was walking away. And you better get that because I saw some other guy looking at it. He swooped around back and grabbed it from you.
Yeah, finally, that big ass fucking box that was in my trunk for a year is gone.
That was the best thing about the show. Like we were all playing off the guys that like window shopping at the tables. We could just walk with them and be like, "Yeah, you know what? I think you better get that. I saw some other dude, you know."
I'm
Yeah,
gonna do that now at the shows. I'm gonna walk around in non R.O.C garb and just be like, anytime I see somebody walking away, be like, "Oh, dude, let me go grab my wallet so I can buy this." But you say it real loud.
Shout out to that guy who wanted a discount on already discounted figures.
Was there any guys out there that are really strong about haggling?
Yeah.
Just like,
So,
get the hell away
so
from me.
I'm not gonna put out any specifics, but I had a figure on the table. He was $60 below retail. It's only a 6-month-old figure, right? $60 below retail, and it was only because it was out of the box. Only because I didn't have the box, right?
Was it
And
Kronos?
then no, and then right next to it, I still had the box.
We'll get there.
And right next to it, Dave had another figure, mint and sealed box from Toys R Us, never been opened, for a discounted price. The guy was like, "Hey, if I buy this and this, can I get a discount?" I'm like, "No, sorry, we're two different sellers." He's like, "Yeah, you guys are on the same table though, so can I get a discount if I get them both together?" I'm like, "Sir, this figure I'm selling it for $100. It's $160 brand new. That's already a discount. But if I get both of them, I'm like, you're not understanding me. Get out of here."
You just gotta tell them no.
Move along.
Yeah, I gotta say, nobody could fuck with our prices in there. And I know I heard a little rumblings about how many tables we had. Some guys that were kicked to the hallway were a little unhappy, and our prices were too good. But fuck that. Let's change it. Let's make
The
it the way
prices
it's
are
supposed
too
to be.
good. Get the
Yeah,
fuck out
listen,
of here. Like
listen,
whoever
man,
says that.
Dom leveled the playing field for us. That's okay.
That's right.
And also,
Dom-
didn't when
Dom-
you guys
And Dom wasn't really that. He really wasn't that bad. Dom was fair. Some of the prices he had was fair. Some.
and didn't you guys when you first started? Didn't you have the hallway and killed it in the beginning?
Yep.
Because it was like you were the first tables that everybody.
Well, not
was
the
seeing walking
hallway.
in.
We had the lobby. There's the lobby, then there's the hallway, and there's this one spot in the hallway. It's the back of the hallway.
Oh, so it's like everybody hangs a left, and you got to make a right to go get to that guy's table. Well, that's just that fucking guy's fault. That's happened.
All right, let's get through our hauls and then we can really
And
get
then
into
one last thing is I finished assembling Grievous. And
Did you paint it all?
No, I didn't paint it. I just assembled it.
That's one that I don't think needs to be painted. Just
Yeah, I don't.
put
You know, I
down
was just
a
gonna
blue
say
dark.
it doesn't really look like it needs much paint on it, right?
I mean, unless you want to
He
weather
can
it a
do
little bit.
Yeah, he can do some weathering. That's about it.
Yeah.
But he is badass.
Yeah,
The lightsabers are just plain black. That definitely needs some paint, but he is a fucking badass.
Yeah, looks
that's
dope.
cool. I'm sitting looking here, mine right here. All right, Jisk.
Yo, I don't know. Did I get a bunch of stuff last week? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I got a bunch of figures from Hanny, but I don't remember if I said I got them last week or not.
Last week was a long time ago.
I know.
at this point.
So I'll just skip it. I mean, it was like, Generation Toy OpEx and some stuff like that. But what did I get this week? I got the wrong size New Jersey Realm shirt.
Ooh.
Shout out to good old human error.
Yeah.
Wait, is it really the wrong size, or were
Yeah,
you
that
foreseeing
was
yourself doing better in the rock weight loss?
We're just trying to
the wrong size,
we're
but
trying to make you work for it.
wishful thinking. And then I got a pair of some Nike Vapor Streets.
You lost me on that one.
Crickets.
What are vape? I don't even know what that is. And I know
They're the ones that I posted in that group. It's like, they're all black and the Nike swoop kind of goes down. into the sole.
the marathon shoes.
Yeah. The ones that have the
Air Monarchs.
Yeah.
But and actually they're fucking comfortable as shit.
Nice.
It's like you're walking on a cloud.
Sounds like Boost.
And what else did I get? I feel like I got something else.
Chlamydia.
You getting glitter on your Yeezys?
I didn't get any glitter or chlamydia on my Yeezys.
On your Yeezys.
I got some repper labels. Courtesy of the realm.
That's funny.
I accidentally used I accidentally used the Realm PayPal account to buy them, and Chris is like, "What the fuck is this?"
No,
Oh, that was my bad.
Embezzlement!
I got an email. and
Stealing
it
from the
said-
company.
It said received from Ripper labels, and it was shipping address. Just I almost put your business out there. And had his name and address, and I'm like, I just screen capped it, and I said, dude, and he just we
Dude, I was
ordered.
like, well, I was
banner.
like, I wonder. Oh, sorry, I was cutting you off. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say we had ordered I think you had paid for the banner or whatever.
Yeah, because I was like, use my balance. I don't fucking have anything in my balance, but I was like, all right, maybe I did. I didn't even look at it. I just went send. But I immediately paid it back. You guys can all look.
I see how it is.
Chris,
You're
can
out.
you-
And,
You're out. Stealing from the company.
Chris, can you go do an audit of the last year's transactions, please? For the
No,
Yeah.
that'd be a mess.
I guess
Well,
we're
that
going to need to
comes
have a
together.
special hangout.
And then I think that's
Discuss
it. I didn't really get much.
Sarbanes-Oxley's gonna be all over us now. Fucking bastards. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
financial regulation talk. My bad. I'll not do that again.
All right, Dust.
Yo. Let's see. NJCC. I got the NJCC exclusive T-shirt, which is fucking dope. I got.
Hey, shout out to Jisk for designing that, by the way.
Yeah. Fucking surprise. It was killer shirt, man. Killer shirt.
I do what I can.
Picked up the foamy R.O.C. mug, which you can't see right now because I just poured a beer really poorly because we're here on the show.
Gotta tilt the glass.
I tried. But I got fucking flipper hands.
Dust doesn't like tilting things.
I don't
Not
like
ankles, not glasses.
Easy. Shout out to Dom. He hooked me up with the Marvel Legends Mysterio. And I didn't even have to pay for it. He just gave it to me as a gift. So shout out to him. He I guess he
The
found it
white-headed one.
when he was there. So why is there a variant on there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
there's
of
a
the heads
green
are green, some of them are white.
Real quick. Here's
That's racist.
a mug that's not filled with frosty goodness at the moment. So that's what they look like.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. That reminds me, I forgot to say that from Edgebox, I picked up some as well. I got a Game Boy Edge glass. And also
Never
which
heard of
one's
it.
Which one's the harder one to find? The green one?
Turtles.
At this point, the green one is the harder one to find. I ordered some.
I'd like to see how
I'll get to it on mine, and they're both white. So,
but I definitely got to tell you, this fucking figure looks.
Hey, hit me in the DMs with that, Chris. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, that's one of the new ones, right? The Mysterio.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
fucking
that shit's
so
nice.
dope.
Although, hold on a minute. Hold it back up again.
I'm gonna try to get the.
I feel like the dome should have been more cloudy.
actually, Frosted Flakes got one of the ones I got, and he saw this online. You pop the head off, and you put a cotton ball in there.
Yep.
Fucking
Oh,
great.
okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
There
That's
could have been
amazing.
some more
Yeah,
paint
actually-
around the eyes on the top. You know, the eyes that are on his cape. There could have been some paint, and then inside the gauntlets, maybe a little bit weathering on those lines. But honestly, man, it looks really fucking good.
I don't remember him wearing that outfit at all when he wrestled, but I don't know.
So shout out to Dom for gifting me that, man. It really meant a lot to me because he's like, I found one for you because I was asking him the day before. You know, you don't have any Mysterio? He's like, nah. And then he found it. So, and I bought this from Energon Addict.
Do
Master.
you not have that figure?
Here's a story with this figure. I had the Takara version. I sold the Takara version because I wanted the silver one because that's the way I thought I wanted to go with my collection. And I don't want to go that way. So I always said if I found this on the cheap, let me get a either a Takara or a regular Toys R Us version. So
Who'd you get that from again, Dust?
Energon Addict, Dave.
Nice.
He was like, really? You really want to buy this from me? Yeah, I want to buy it from you.
This should just be called like the incestuous con. You guys
Everybody-
are just
yeah,
swapping figures
That
amongst
was
each
the best
other.
thing about it was like everybody was supporting each other and everybody brought things that everybody else wanted and the prices were just that good.
Yeah.
They were just that good. You just couldn't say no.
If you guys are just buying from each other, you could save the money on buying tables and just have a meetup where you swap the RLC swap meet.
Yeah, we just start a folder called the Rock Swap.
Right, you just start swapping
Everybody
figures.
throws
around.
up everything on there. So, yeah, man, that's about all I got. Other than that, some ROC swag, and then that's things that I purchased. I brought home a lot of good memories and good times, and heartburn from the restaurant. But yeah, it was a really good time.
All right, James.
Let's see. I too got
32
the NJCC rock shirt.
Nice.
Ooh.
Was it the right size?
Yes, it was.
Oh, that's
Somebody,
nice.
listen, somebody always gets the short stick, and it's never anybody that lives close. Sorry, guys.
Somebody always gets the poop stick.
Somebody always gets the hanger. Sometimes you're the hanger, sometimes you're the poop. That's the next.
Let's see. I got some Player Arts Kai stuff. I got the Rogues Gallery, Joker, Two-Face, Mr. Freeze. That was a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if I said that last. I wasn't on the show last week. I got the Final Fantasy VII Advent Children Sephiroth, Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora, Assassin's Creed 3 Connor. So those are all the Player Arts Kais. Marvel Legends Mr. Fantastic, the Diamond Select Mickey and Pluto set. Make Toys' Thunder Manus, and the Sola Chigokin GX01R 40th anniversary.
Hey, James, that's a Mazinger Z in front of you there? Is
That's
that
what
new?
he said. The
Mazing.
GX01R 40th anniversary. Yeah, so on.
Oh, sorry.
By-
I only know it by the other name.
By
Um,
hopefully the end of the
Kevin.
month, I will have a pretty extensive Mazinger Z collection.
Oh, you just went all in, huh?
Yeah, I'm bored with the Players guy. So
James just liquidated his 401k. He's like, I'm in on it all. Send it all to me. Yo, I'll tell you that Mr. Freeze Batman is fucking dope, dude. I watched your review on that. And I think the thing is cool as shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're all three of them are really nice. They're unique, kind of
Yeah.
creepy.
Jose dropped. He got rid of a lot of Player Arts Kai at the show. He
Dude,
was
I
like,
had no idea.
Player Arts bye.
He was deep.
And that's it for me.
What about you, Chris?
So I helped Jose lighten his load. I need to look at that. I took a picture and posted it. I need to look at it so I don't forget anything. I got a good bit of stuff. One thing really I already knew I was getting from Jose. It was the 1,000 Toys. What do they call those dudes?
Toy pizza.
It's a toy pizza line. Yeah, they're doing 3 different guys, and it's the red one of those. He still had it on the card, mint card, unpunched. So, I got that from him. Hang on a minute. Where's my picture here? Wow, I have failed. There it is. I got a amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Wolverine from J. Ruse. Thank you, Jay.
You're welcome.
I got a Thanos, Walmart Thanos from Gary, who picked that up for me. Thank you, Gary. I got 2 Kamen Rider figures from Jose as well. Mainly because I'm doing more and more of the dioramas around Kamen Rider, so I'm just kind of one of these dudes to hang
Is
out.
one of the
with.
characters named Sense? And he's common sense?
No, one of them's name is Kuga, and the other one is AGIT Omega sign. I don't know how
You didn't even have to go into it. You should have just kept moving.
I should have rolled with it. I got a 1/12 motorcycle Maisto. How do you say that name? Maisto. Anyways,
Maestro.
yeah, that was a gift from G Money. So shout out to G Money. And Tyler L gave me a stage. I don't remember which stage it is. It's the staged act Trident Plus from Bandai. The Tamashi stage. It's the one that kind of looks like some crazy octopus thing.
You guys are all just some gift getting motherfuckers, huh?
Yep. And I got in some Marvel Legends. I picked up a Mysterio actually for Frosted Flakes, and I got a couple more. My little guy Charlie is all about Marvel Legends, so I'm actually gonna give him the stand because he loves the figure stands, and I got him the Spider-Man Noir and the is it Spider-Punk, the one with the guitar? He picked those 2 out off the Toys R Us website, so he has no idea what the references is. I barely do.
Neither do I. I know the noir, but not the guitar shit.
It's in the Spider-Verse book. I know Frosted Flakes read that book.
You know what sucks for me is I'm gonna have to pay a lot of money for that lizard. I know it because I'm not buying that wave.
It's gonna cost you as much as the wave.
It might have been cheaper just to buy the wave and then resell it without the builder figure.
Yep.
Hey, Chris, real quick, that 112 motorcycle, what type of motorcycle is it? Like a chopper or
It's the red kind.
like a
Is it a street bike or is it a-
It's a Ducati.
It's a street bike. It's probably it's a Yamaha. It's a Yamaha FX 7000. I don't know. It's red. I didn't honestly look at what it was, but it's a cool bike. And thanks to Gary for that. And let me think here. I didn't get any glasses because I'm kind of sleeping with the lady that makes them. So, I think that was it for me. Thank you to everybody that came by the Crashbox table and the Edgebox table. Crashbox, it was really cool. Just talking to everybody about what I do. I had a lot of people that, hey, I follow you on social media. I really like what you do, blah, blah, blah. So that was cool. A lot of good conversations. It was cool to me. I sold some figures, which I always do. I sold some commissions that people were picking up and paying me for. The coolest thing to me was I made a bunch of stuff, and I still have a lot left. I'm going to list it online, but I built a lot of things, and I sold a lot of things there just to people who saw my work and wanted to buy it. So I thought that was really cool. That was probably the coolest thing that happened all weekend for me.
I liked standing back and just watching you talk to those guys, and then looking. I'm like, oh my god, look at this. I was just like, it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah. So we we had a good time. Kelly, my wife, with the Edgebox, she had a good time, and she did well with the glasses, and she's actually got some orders coming in now, so she's real happy about that. And my guy Frosted Flakes, I was proud of him the way he had a little business acumen about him and hustled and made his money that he promptly spent all of, but he's spending with purpose, so good for him. So let's get into do we have any NJCC pictures? Or I know tomorrow night on Breaking the Mold on this very station you will get a full breakdown of the New Jersey Collectors Convention. But are we gonna show any pictures tonight, or are we just gonna talk about it a little bit and look at that scab on Dust's elbow?
Yeah.
What'd you do, man?
I don't know.
That's a burn.
That must have been me like gliding across the wallpaper in the hallway of the fucking hotel when I was drunk going back up to the
You
room.
can tell us it's a safe space.
Because I don't remember that one.
I love that. That was just dead air for.
That's great. That's
That
great.
doesn't happen often.
No, never.
No, it was nice though. Honestly, I saw reset, catch our breath a little bit.
Been a while. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, sure.
Did somebody ever answer my question? Something minutes in there.
What was
All
your
the pictures
question?
will take
We can go through. We'd have to scroll through the Facebook page, I think.
Well, yeah. If I was just going to say, if you want to see the pictures from the event and you haven't for some reason seen the Facebook group for the past 48 hours, go look. There's lots of pictures.
Yeah.
They're
I'm
on.
sure, I'm sure the guys tomorrow will have something
Sure.
set up for that too. So.
Absolutely. So just real quick, leftover merch. We do have some shirts left. We actually, if you want a shirt in a sticker pack, that's kind of how it comes. Hit me up. I believe we have small. No, we don't have small. I don't know why I said that. We have a large, extra large, and 2X in limited quantities available of this. They're $30 shipped intergalactically, actually just domestically. But if you're international and want one, hit me up. Just message me on social media. Same with the mugs. The mugs, I actually put that mug in a box and weighed it. It's 3 pounds. It's a heavy glass. It holds 24 ounces of your favorite fluid. So if you want one of those, also hit me up, and I'll get you a shipping quote because it'll be different whether, I'm in Maryland. So if it's going to New York, it'll be a lot less if it's going to California, right?
Yeah, it's a heavy fucking mug,
on
man.
that.
I want to say too, you guys, all the money that we make goes back into making more stuff.
Right.
So supporting the shirts that you don't really like leads to you getting a shirt that at one point you will like.
You will like. Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Buy the ones now that you don't like, and eventually we're gonna make one that you do like.
That's right. It's like buying official,
Yep.
And just so everybody knows, it'll be here before we know it. We do have plans to do one other shirt over the summer, but the Jisk and I are gearing up on the rock box pretty much this week. So we're starting to grind the gears and get all that put together. So got some really cool ideas, and that'll obviously be at our That'll be at the R.O.C. The yearly meetup in Chicago, the weekend of the 28th.
To be the rock party.
That's right, the big rock party. You don't want to miss out on that weekend for sure. So, Brian, I believe you did some work today and collected some Transformers news.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you do a little screen share action and hopefully not burn down the building.
All right.
So, and shout out to anybody that's new to the realm that met us at NJCC, or maybe you're listening or watching tonight. We talked up a lot with different people that didn't know what the realm was about. So
sorry that the poop knife was your first episode.
Yeah. sorry, not sorry.
No, I'm glad it was. They get.
I mean, honestly, that is the best introduction. Now you fully
Yeah,
know
that was a
where
pretty
we're coming
good
from.
intro.
You're like, oh, dude.
All right.
Lots
I'm
to say
sharing.
about this.
Can you see? I'm sharing.
Yep.
All right. And now the news. So prepare to be bored to death. All right. Here we go. First up, we have, I don't know who's making it. I think it's official, but it's basically a vinyl figurine, I believe, of a Studio Ox styled Prime. For those of you who are owners of the Toy World Prime, that Primorian, you'll see a lot of things similar to this as butt tires. And
Do you know, is this thing supposed to be posable?
if it's anything like the other vinyl things we've gotten, basically it'll have shoulder articulation, so a 360 at the shoulder, and that's about it.
I'll tell you this: like, the more I think about it, the more I'm ready to. If they made MP-sized, fully posable figures that didn't transform, I'd be in.
What if that company? Well, how style? Okay, I was gonna say, how stylized can they be?
No, I want it to be like from the tune, like
from the tune. All right, now here's another one. Price point.
I'm willing to spend MP prices on it.
Really?
I don't want to spend $300, but yeah, I'd spend $100.
Really?
On a fully posable figure. If it's that big, like because I'd still keep one that transforms for the alt mode, so I'd still have one that transforms, but I just want ones that pose.
All vinyl?
I don't necessarily want them to be vinyl. I'd kind of like them to be a little bit better, but that's why I was just asking about this. But I'd like them to be. They don't have to be fully die cast, but like like an SH. I guess SH Figure Arts is kind of vinyl, right? Aren't they vinyl?
Yeah, it's ABS.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what it would be or what I would want it to be. But
shout out to TurboTax.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
What is it?
TurboTax 2017. You better update that shit.
TurboTax, yeah.
Frank, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Hold on real quick.
Hey, let's do a segment. It's Journey with Brink.
So I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before. This is an older scale, but I believe which is great.
You just hey, welcome.
Shout out to Mike's Toy Blog.
Yeah.
So anyway,
you owe us some money, Mike.
If any of you have seen this in the past, this is basically what I expect it to be. Yeah.
That's awful.
This is what this new one that you're talking about is going to look like.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, no, that's
not enough paint, not enough detail.
How much was this one?
It's all plastic, and it was around $100.
Yeah, see, that's man. You know what? Honestly, I'll pay Hot Toys prices if I knew they were gonna make every figure that I wanted.
So you'd pay $250 a piece? Then?
I'd pay $250 for some to scale posable shit.
What if Hot Toys came out? I know they've done an Optimus, but what if they came out with that?
If they did and they weren't like super fucking huge, because I know they did do the Optimus, like I would consider that. I would consider going down that road. If I knew they were gonna make everything, but they'd have to fucking make everything.
Yeah, they would definitely say, "Here's the catalog of stuff coming out. It's all the ArcBots. It's all season 2."
All right, moving on. Real quick, I found this on. Oh, shout out to the Chalker, by the way.
Were showing.
That's I get my Transformer news, but I believe this is the Masterpiece Prime, and it looks like it's either official or it's not official. There wasn't any description on his post, but looks like someone's making the Jetfire upgrade. Official. Did you say that again, Dan?
That ain't official.
All right.
Come on, Break.
Oh, hey, whatever.
Why isn't it official? Why would you say it's not official, Dan?
Just got a gut feeling that it's not. I mean, usually it's like the back. Looking at the background, it tells me it's not official. The blocked out area right there. sense. I
He
don't
used his sixth sense.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. I just wanted to put this in here for those of you who might be interested out there in the realm. But the Legends Combiner of Battle Trap is about the same size as that horrible like mini.
Oh,
what was it
good.
called? Remember that thing? I forget what it was. But I think this is the thing that killed Bobby when it came to official. He was like, after this, he was out. So anyway,
Bobby.
That's only 2 mentions for me, Dust.
I'm keeping
all
score.
All right, guys. And then
Ooh,
here we go.
Cinder
We got
Sore.
Legends Class Cindersaur, which is
I had one of those on my lip about 2 months ago.
Shout out to Cindy.
Oh, this is
Tinder was running deep 2 months ago.
This is a repaint of Slash, I think, the Legend Scale dinosaur in something purple.
Is this even a real character?
Who knows?
Yeah,
Oh, it is? From what?
James, educate us, James.
the Generation 1 toy. It was one of those Spark bots or Monster bots or something like that.
Wow.
Learned you something.
So does that mean you're in for this, James?
Cinder Sore.
Yeah. I mean, if it's retail, yeah, I'll just throw it in the cart.
Yeah. But that makes sense, right? If it's a Sparkabot Cinder, like Flames a Cinder. All right.
Look at his
Good
kid. He's
one,
got
Brent.
pouty lips right there. Look at that. He's ready to just pucker up.
There's
Spread
stats on
those
it.
sores.
There's a Cinder Sore on Cinder Sore.
All right, moving on. We are getting an Inferno out of the Hotspot Combiner Wars mold.
Yeah, I'm out. That would, if anything, would make me be out. Is that another one?
I don't think this looks bad.
Yeah.
I mean, for what it is.
I was hoping maybe that I don't know if Takara is going to still do repaints and stuff like that, but maybe someone could repaint this as that other wrecker. Oh, what's his name?
Pyro.
That's him. Thank you, James.
I like that they're starting to sculpt the waffles a little bit, so it almost looks like it was like a cool design and not just being hollow. They're catching on.
I hope they re-release the other Protectobots and give us the. This is the deco that we got with the what was it? Not G. It was a G2 or was it the Operation Combination Defensor back in the day?
Oh yeah, the name escapes me of that combiner right now. Guardia, was it? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
And then also Nova Star packaging. So this is actually Firestar from the Search for Alpha Trion episode. Homaging that. Firestar was Inferno's girlfriend.
I heard a sigh. Who sighed? Was that Jay Roos? Jay Roos, what are you sighing?
Come on, Jay Roos is like, I'm out of Chug Life. They're pulling me back in. Is that why he signed?
That's the total. It's the total opposite. It's relief.
Just like how Chris is reacting to all this. He's loving it right now.
I can't see you guys, so I'm just, All right. Power of the Primes, Optimus Primal is going to be releasing soon if it's not out already. This is what it looks like. Here's all the fancy things. You get Optimus Primal that doesn't turn into a monkey, but turns into a surfboard and a backpack.
Is the surfboard from the show?
Yes.
Yeah, but not this version of Prime rode the surfboard. It was his transmetal version.
It's close enough.
This is what you people wanted. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, they voted for it.
Yep.
What do you got reverb? What's going on?
Shout out to the guy who's playing the YouTube.
I know. I don't.
I was checking the likes.
I think it's.
Yo,
fine.
we got 54 watching and 40 likes.
Yeah, come on, step it up,
Close
people.
enough.
My
I
bad.
haven't pushed the like
My
button.
bad.
All right. And we're also getting a Legends class Outback,
We
most
are.
likely recolored from a Braun Legends mold. I expect.
Never saw it coming.
No. And I just want you to know, I saw that there was an article that said something how Autobot Outback got his name back. So looks like there's some interesting news out there for you to
How
find.
Stella got his name. What are you talking about?
So go search for that and find out what the mystery is.
Thanks for leaving us hanging there, Brink.
Well, I didn't
Seat
read
of
it.
our pants.
And then we have pictures.
The repaint didn't come with the accessories. It came with that stupid.
I know. I'm gonna tell you, like, you're better off. I think all the accessories that came with the first hot rod were way better.
Oh
Yeah,
hell
fucking
yeah.
fishing rod, Jesus.
The
You didn't
fucking
get the
blade.
fucking saw, the guns, or the. Oh my god.
You get a gun.
For those of you listening and not watching, we are now looking at packaging images of the Takara Target Master Hot Rod masterpiece that just came out.
Chuck bought my first version of that this weekend. Shout out to Chuck.
I still think the first Rodimus looks better. Or Hot Rod, excuse me. Like, what's up with that white
Yeah.
apron?
Yeah.
The only that's cool is like the little. I don't know if it's just the lighting or if that is like a lighter purple streak on the shins. Like
This
that's
is
cool.
paint.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. But otherwise, I think the other hot rod and like the headlights look a little bit better for some reason. But
Right,
The whole
the
thing
darker
is
plastic.
painted.
yeah,
Is the whole thing painted compared to the other one being just plastic?
yeah,
Most
it looks
likely.
like it's painted.
Yeah.
How
look-
cheap?
yeah, if you look-
How fucking cheap can they be to just not put those accessories in there because they
And the faces look different too, but maybe it's just me. Don't they look like they have different
It's
faces?
I think it's a
He might
shadow.
have the goggles down. Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
They both do.
Because they added a fucking Target Master? Really? Ugh, I hate this fucking mold. This is the second worst fucking MP figure I ever fucking had next to Trax. Trax was first.
I think Trax is better than this.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
No, this was better than Trax.
Trax does suck, but it's not the worst figure.
Guys, you know how I made the decision?
You sold it all.
Yes.
Now, Chris, be honest. You're still on the '86 movie thing, right? So,
I have a Takara Rodimus Prime.
so major differences here besides the overall color. A little less detail here. The
Wow.
flames are a more yellow to fall in line with your MPO9, as opposed to these being orange. And then they also have the newer, different, larger Autobot insignia.
And they didn't paint the shoulders up on top? That's why.
Which
I don't-
MPO9?
Remember, Dust is more tuned, so
And that Autobot symbol is like it's just a different design too.
it is. Yep.
Yeah.
So
No, that's more toy.
Which MPO9 are you talking
The
about?
new one is more toy than compared to the older one.
the old MPO9 J Ruse, if you got the Takara, it's more it's a
Okay.
brighter yellow flame than
Because I got the Hasbro version and it matches perfectly with the first hot rod that came out.
Go back to that picture real quick.
The
Paul,
yellow,
in the
though, the
chat.
flame
And
doesn't.
I was just going to have to say, is it taller? It looks a little taller. Unless
It
it's
could
just
be the way they have the
perspective.
pose though too.
Yeah.
I was like 6'9" so I could get.
I wish it
was a little bit
They're not gonna taller. I wish
I was a bowler. Sorry.
We
Yeah,
mentioned this last week. The leg paint on the new one is impressive.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
But yeah,
Doesn't fit the mold.
Doesn't look good though.
Not enough.
Character.
here's the back. They added some orange things here, and the spoiler's all yellow instead of two-tone.
Seems smaller too, but maybe it's just the angle.
Angle and dangle.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too much difference.
No, it's the same fucking thing. It's just a play on the eyes.
And then, of course, in car mode, there's this plastic piece inside, I guess, that helps hold it together, which is lighter. It's a gray as opposed to this unpainted piece.
Yeah.
And of course, the window is clear as opposed to blue.
from the window
Shout out the third
The
party.
wall.
to the wall.
You know,
Drop down and fall my balls.
James,
So-
I know you're getting both, but James, which one do you prefer?
The original.
The original. Right?
Yeah.
Amen to that one.
so interesting thing here. You know how they're doing the MP Plus ones, and they're changing the regular windows out for blue windows to be more toony.
Yeah,
Like
the
here-
opposite here.
Here's the opposite. So, you know, who can understand the mind of a
Nothing to
boy?
But that's not the hot. That's not a hot Rodimus Plus though, is it?
No, it's
Yeah.
the toy. It's
The Plus version hasn't come out yet. You'll get the
No,
Plus
it's actually
version
got a
soon,
new
too.
number and everything.
It's like number 40 or something.
Jay Ruse, here's that picture, I guess, or
That
here's
looks
that
like shit.
comparison you're looking forward to.
Yeah, that's what I
yeah,
have.
but MPO9 looks a lot.
And it's red as opposed to the burgundy, you know? So I have mine standing, like, I have Hot Rod standing in front of Rodimus, and it looks fine. So I'm good.
That
I'm glad I didn't-
MPO9's got on his dancing shoes.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Notice here the Target Masters. We'll get into that next year.
They're not the same.
Yeah, this is the
Original.
MP09.
Yep,
this
that's
is
the one
the
I
new
got.
one.
Piece of shit,
It's the same exact thing,
So
but
they just changed the handle, right? That was
but
it.
no paint.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's what it
cue,
was in the original toy, though.
ladies
Oh,
and
was
gentlemen, cue Ace Milo to be shit.
It's a bit shit.
Yo, shout out to Ace Milo.
shout
Oh,
out to Ace
yeah.
Milo.
You know,
He's been a
running
busy
down
guy.
to Florida and getting hitched.
Jim,
Cruise?
what's
Wedding house.
the weapon master's name? I forgot his name.
Shooty
Spoil
McShoot.
sport.
Spoil sport.
It's
Is
Shooter
it really
McGavin.
spoiled? Is that
Or
legit?
Firebolt. Maybe it's Firebolt.
I think Fireball him.
Yeah,
Shooter
Firebolt.
Please don't let it- I'm selling all my Transformers if his name was Spoiled Sport. I'm out.
There is a Transformer named that. So,
That's terrible.
and then here's the back.
Mm. Oh, ball joints on a masterpiece figure. Oh.
I mean, dude, that's that. I like ass.
All right, moving along to the Studio series.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a great photo, though.
Yeah.
This
Shout out
is
to
a
whoever
segment.
did that.
Where?
So-
Shout out to not. What does it say on the bottom? Not Trab.
Not
Moot-
Rab.
Moot Crab.
I don't know if that's a
Trab.
good photo or not. It was just fucking being funny.
So
Or
anyway,
Barton backwards.
there is this is some pics of the Studio Series Grimlock. It's not. I mean, it looks pretty good to me. I mean,
not
it's
terrible.
shiny
Yeah.
and it looks
Really?
nice.
Who the fuck had said, Brian, get your Transformer news to this?
I like that all you need to do to get Brian's attention is to flash something shiny in his face. He's like, oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that. I'm going to buy that. I'll have some.
Hey, look, it's for the realm, people. It looks like you can take his jaw off, I guess, or lower it really long. I don't understand.
That looks like
Yeah.
somebody who was on a desert
Oh, that's a
island that
shoulder.
polished a rock and just
Yeah,
chiseled the
you know
rock
what-
away.
You know what?
till
He
it made
smoked
some
too
kind
many
of shape.
Lucky Strikes in the 60s.
This shit sucks.
There he is.
God,
Looks
it looks
like
like
him, I
somebody
guess.
chewed on it. Looks like a dog chewed on it for an hour.
Like those chewed up toys that we saw at NJCC tables this past weekend.
Dude, what's up with the dumb foot hooks? Yeah,
Sorry, guys. What did I miss?
it did nothing.
Okay, great.
It did nothing. You just missed me ripping on this fucking. I don't even know what this is. Is it still Grimlock?
Yeah.
Why does he have two heads?
Well,
His
this is
shoulder.
It's the movie one.
yeah.
Well, it's dumb.
It's dumb. I don't give a fuck whoever likes that. Come at me, bro. It's dumb.
All right. This is Gigapower Swoop.
Yeah,
Can't remember if we saw images of this before, so I just added it in there.
What's up with the periscope on his head? This guy's going deep sea diving.
This is a poop knife.
Yeah, for real.
I know.
This
I know
isn't.
not,
This
but
isn't.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know. No, never mind. I'm not gonna be nasty. Go ahead, Jess.
I was gonna say it's not terrible, but it's also not great.
This is also
Okay, I'll say it now. It looks like a knockoff of the fans' toys. There.
Yeah. What'd you say, James?
I think it's a Digibash.
That's fair.
That
Still.
yeah. When
Digimon?
They didn't
Motherfuckers
bash
start
that
Photoshop
fucking
paint
fin
on it.
on his head.
it loses some luster.
Digimon.
How many years have these guys been at it for that, man? What's it been?
3.
No,
It's got to be more than that, man.
Dude, even Fans Project completed before they did.
Wow.
I'll tell you this.
That's a,
Depending upon how these look in Dino mode, I may sell out the fans toys just to have a different version of dinosaurs.
Oh, they have both of them. You mean?
I have doubles of the fans toys, you know. But I
you can
prefer to
definitely
have.
have your money.
So
back.
you would do fans toys for robot? These guys for? Dino?
Probably. I'd probably for the Dino mode, so I'd have to look at them all in seriousness. But
these are impressive as far as their bot modes. I mean, if you like big, beefy
Yeah,
So-
I mean,
robots.
James, are you saying that you
they're
like
highly
big,
stylized, man? They look good.
James? You like big bots and you cannot lie.
I did, but I got rid of the two that I had of Gigapower because,
Wait, you sold something?
yeah.
Oh, he's like he's embarrassed. We fucking had our panties on the table this weekend. And James
Hold on, I'm going to Twitter right now. James sold something.
so
Panties on the table.
put it on the tumblers, Dust.
Yeah, I'm tumbling at
does
it.
Gigapower
I'll tumble for you.
they just have their Grimlock left, right? Didn't they tease their
Yeah,
what
it's
the
just
fuck is
Grimlock.
his name?
Sludge is already
Sludge.
out.
Yeah. Oh, it's already out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then just Grimlock.
Was
then.
this one in Grimlock, right? Those are the last two.
I mean, man, they're gonna finish. I would say they're not going to finish now at this point. you know?
2019.
But they take forever. I mean, their Chrome is the first one that comes out, and people kind of like it, but it's got QC issues. Then they wait for the metallic version to come out, which is like 3 months, 4 months down the road. So
Yeah,
it's like, which has like the fixes.
right, a little bit better and stuff.
Yeah.
I just think that the design of this, it seems like it's a little too stylized in comparison to the other ones, but I haven't really looked at them all that much.
All right, moving on. Fans Hobby is putting out a trailer for their Gunfighter, their G2 Optimus, and or their Scourge. Maybe they're doing both.
When you say trailer, do you mean that there's like they're doing a preview of something that's coming out, or it's like the box that goes behind the truck?
Yes, it would be a tanker.
Because we talk a lot about trailers on this show.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, it would be a tanker trailer. Because he was a tanker. Scourge was, and Prime was for G2. So it looks like there's some toy hacks action going on here with some labels. They're partnering up with them and all that good stuff.
That's the first time we've seen a company actually partner up with, because look at it says 50% off the label.
Yeah, two Canadian companies.
That's interesting, but it's just interesting. I think you always wonder if like some of these companies do, for their lack of paint, like do figure like, okay, Toy Hacks is going to make something for that. And to actually see these guys come out and partner up with them, I think is interesting. I think that has the potential, depending on how it goes, especially for Toy Hacks, if they start reaching out to some other companies, going, look,
that's pretty cool.
We can do this shit, so you can cut back on paint and charge people $10 more.
Exactly, just like Keith did with SXX for getting that extra head for Citizen Stack. Moving on. Let's see here. We have MMC is putting out another recolor of their Calidus mold. Their hot rod mold.
TK.
Yeah, so this is some website, I guess. But anyway, their version is called Nitro, but this is a deco of Getaway. Is it Getaway? It's actually
Is that one of the primes from the Energy?
No, not Getaway. It's Overdrive, maybe. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But it's a female character. That's I think out in the comics, but there you go.
Sweet.
Keep an eye out for that. I don't know when it's going up for sale or if it's an exclusive, but for those of you who are diehard MMC collectors,
it's Nitro Convoy.
Ping your radar there. Go find it. Here's a picture I found of another real life image as opposed to a render of Zeta Toys Bruticus combined.
And I'm out.
Yep.
You are? Why?
Yeah, it's not Bruticus.
Dude, you're nuts. That shit looks
Too stylized, man. It's too
like
stylized.
Me getting beat down, that's Bruticus.
I think the only thing that looks weird, and it's just in this picture because it's the glass, is the Vortex arm.
The Vortex arm looks a little weird. The blast off is not.
But like, just don't put the helicopter blades on it.
I don't know, man. There's a little too much. The Popeye arms.
I don't know, dude. It's dope. I'm telling you, I think it's better than the unique
legs.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, I'm not in for unique toys either. So
what about Jisk? I know you got a collection to complete. Like Jay Ruse, are you looking for these huge scale combiners or?
No, not right now.
Yeah,
I really don't want. I already have all the combiners in some fashion, and I don't think I want to go and start over.
Jane, what about you?
Possibly if they do a box set. I'm not into the whole collect a limb here and there and wait.
Yeah,
you're not gonna
wait it out, right? Wait it out.
By that Devastator, right?
Yeah.
I would have to
do
say
it peasant style. He wants it all in one go.
I would have to say if I am in on this set and they make a box set and they make some changes, possibly.
Shout out to
I like the bottom half. I like the torso, but the arms just turn me off, man.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see with the arms you have an issue. But
shout out to the reflection of the usual suspects going on here.
Yeah.
What's up with that truck in the background?
To the left?
Yeah.
What is that thing?
What show is this from? Do you know?
No idea.
It was at NJCC.
We have Street Fighter 5, and then we have this beater as truck.
Trying to get these fucking views up. Yeah, it's NJCC. That was great. It's great to see it. I mean, look at Blast Off with all those fucking turbo, the fucking
Honestly, I don't. They don't bother me. I think those are pretty
Turbo.
fucking cool.
Oh, you don't like this? I think that's
Well,
cool.
that's what's so weird, Dust, is like you have. I don't know if you sold it already, but you had the Warbitron,
I still have it. It's in
and
a
you were
box
hyped on that one. But yet this seems.
Yeah, I
more-
was hyped on that 3 years ago.
Dude,
I know, but
Dust,
this
you
seems more
probably
in
could've
line
sold
with
that.
that.
I streamlined my fucking collection, man.
Dust, you probably could have sold that this weekend.
Yeah, there was no room in Jerry's car.
I can't wait to break Warbitron down to the vehicle modes.
Here is some kind of silhouette.
I'm over the stylized shit, man. I'm over it.
This is the X Transbots Motormaster in base mode.
Damn, dude, is that like 3 fucking trailers and a flagpole?
3 trailers in a flagpole. That
It's like
sounds like
fucking-
goddamn Alabama if I've ever.
That's Custer's last statement. Fucking hit F.
Well, the interesting thing is, if you look at this, right, this does not make up parts of the bot, right?
I know. I was gonna say that same thing.
So,
No, it's a trailer. You know, everybody knows a trailer is going to come off like every other fucking Minnesota that we got.
so it's going to be very, very interesting how they decide
Excuse
to
me,
construct.
Motormaster, not Minnesota.
Yeah, so how to construct Minosaur, right?
Yeah, but like even the transformation, like the trailer and the cab make up part of the combined mode. That's what Brink is saying, is like this trailer isn't part of the combined mode. at
No,
all.
I'm sure there's things that are going to be inside that. Once you collapse this and turn it
Isn't
around,
this
there's probably
fucking
going to
catwalk?
be parts inside of it. You know?
Isn't it this supermodel catwalk in the front? The thing that's going to be stuffed in there.
Zoolander. The Zoolander catwalk. Come on, it's base mode. Who the fuck puts their fucking figures in base mode?
All about that big stuff.
All right.
If you put this stuff in base mode,
The base mode.
Once
Oh,
every 3 years, I put it in basement.
Call you a basic bitch.
All your
every
base mode
spring.
belong to us.
Yeah.
I'm more fucking interested in the reason why they fucking release these shady ass fucking pictures.
All right.
There was a picture of Motormaster in bot mode in this same. We're gonna digitalize it and make it black and white so nobody can see all the flaws bullshit. So I'm just a little worried why they're trying doing this.
This is how Keith's like, man, they want to see it, but don't give him too much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give him. His name is Keith. Keith.
Keith.
Keith.
Chief Keith.
Chief Keith.
King Keith.
He just saw Black Panther, so his name is Keith.
All right. Planet X is putting out an Ultra Magnus. For some reason, this pick is first. This wasn't supposed to be first. So fail on my part.
Way to go.
I'm sorry.
Way to go.
I don't think it's bad that you showed this first. It's fine.
All right. So Ultra Magnus is a Optimus that doesn't have red paint. And that's basically, as you know, how he is. We don't have to spend a lot of time on this. None of you guys are into the Planet X stuff, I expect.
Great games. Don't care for the figures.
Yeah, I mean it was great 4 years ago or 3 years, whenever the fucking came out.
It was never great.
No, the games are fucking awesome, man.
Suck
Yes,
that.
did you play the games?
I played. What was it? What was the first one? War for Cybertron.
Yes.
Yep.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like the storyline?
He doesn't like anything.
I didn't like the game.
It's not the gameplay, just the storyline, the cutscenes, the feel, the emotion of the game.
I don't even know if I even completed it. I think I got like to a certain point, and I was like, "This is boring."
Okay,
But yep.
fair enough.
And as you can see, there's armor that you can put on him to make him look more like Ultra Magnus.
More like who?
You should have started with this photo.
Yeah, I think that's what you definitely should have.
Hey,
It makes more sense now that you have the
don't
armor.
insult me as a Prime collector. You always start with the base.
So you basically you could take all that shit off, and he's. The
Are you
white
getting this,
guy.
Brink?
No.
Hey, look down here. He's got glitter on his Yeezys.
Yeezys. Glitter on my Yeezys. Yeah,
And
man. I mean, that's fucking great, man.
You can see how it all combines up.
It definitely looks way cooler with the armor on.
So let me ask you guys a question who played the game. Hasbro released an Ultra Magnus figure, which was basically
Yeah, way too small.
it was this, and it was blue with red windows.
Yeah, it was so.
Was that
small.
how he was? Was that how he was in the game?
It was 2.5 inches
Was
tall.
he even in the game?
I don't think he was.
I
in
don't
the game.
remember him even being in it.
I saw him. He
There
in
was
the back.
Vector Sigma, I think, but I don't think Ultra Magnus was in there.
No, he was in the back, and he helped me. He healed me up when the Insecticons were attacking me on Wave 7.
So
on,
what Dan
first
is
game
saying-
of Stage 7.
Hey,
So
Dust,
what
I'm gonna call bullshit on your very specific answer.
Yeah, why don't you get the knife and cut it up and let me know what is it?
Hey, listen, we can chop it up later.
That is a whole new meaning for you now.
So I'm just going.
Chopping it up like a biscuit.
I'm just going to say.
Come
So,
on.
what
Swing,
Dan,
swing, swing, and chop, chop, chop.
All right, go for it, Brink.
right. So what Dan is saying is he never needed to get healed in this game because he was just kick ass, and he's saying Dusty suck. I think is what it's saying.
Yeah, well, whatever.
But anyway, the parts also come off and they form onto him in alt mode to make him look like this.
A box.
Yep.
This is like his fucking.
He's a camper, right? He's got.
He
this
looks like that
Cyberpunk
canopy.
mode.
Man, on a real side note, Transformers 5 The Last Night was a 99-cent rental on iTunes, so I was like, all right, I'll check it out. Dude, I've never wanted $1 back so bad in my life.
You wanted interest on that money, didn't you?
Yeah, it's the worst movie I've ever seen ever.
I still haven't watched it.
What are we doing, Cogman?
It's so bad.
Cogman.
All right, go for it.
All right.
I
And then
when
here they are
I guess
together.
when we finally all watch the fucking movie, we could talk about it.
And as we should have a recap. Don't make me watch that again, please.
Bring it back.
No,
30,
don't
it's
watch
just gonna be no, it's just gonna be like a 30-minute segment we could just do.
Oh, with the armor on, you can see he's not that much taller than Optimus, so it's just
It works. Yeah, it
subtle-
works. I mean, if you're into this, if you play the game, you like the style, you like the style, it works. It's perfect. It's definitely perfect. It's right up their alley. Next.
All right, so here's his Generation Toy Sarge. I have a lot of pics of this. We don't have to go through them all. I can't remember if we covered this guy already.
It's been out for a while.
Dope. I just got mine. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I sold mine.
Who is this?
What is this?
It's
This-
Streetwise.
This is
Streetwise.
Streetwise from Generation Toys Defensor Combiner set.
I didn't
Oh.
realize that was coming out.
Yeah, it's a good figure, man. I really like it a lot.
Yeah. So in this
Are
pic,
you in for the set though?
Yeah,
But he doesn't look like that in the show.
but I'm all right. Like having one of my versions, like a stylized version.
So
Hey,
yeah,
look at the eyeballs on his kneecaps. Now you can never unsee it.
That's Mysterio's cousin.
They don't look like
Rey
eyeballs.
Mysterio.
No, Mysterio. He's got him on his shoulders. He's got him on his neck.
What's throwing me off is the blue lighting that they're using because there's no blue on this figure at all.
So they're doing the same as they did with the Devastator, right? Stylized.
Yeah. It's
But it's gonna be pretty tall. Like I think it'll be as tall as like their Transformation Menasor is pretty tall. Like this vehicle looks like one of those Transformation car, like the alt mode. It has that same feel to it.
Yeah.
Which
So-
I like that set.
to me, this looks great. I wanted it, but after seeing Bobby's review and his arms didn't hold up, just you said that they're not all like that. But
I don't have that problem at all.
I'm just gonna wait for another release. Maybe I would love it.
One-handed push-ups.
Yeah.
Yo, total side note. I hopped over to look at the chat, and these motherfuckers are going so fast I can't even keep up.
Still talking.
God bless the chat squad.
Shout out to the chat squad.
I
Make sure
think
you hit
there's
that like button.
I think like this the gray swatches on like the hands. I don't know. I just think it looks cool. I think just the
I think the design in Deco is great. I just wish it was better quality. But then again, maybe it was
it's. I will say that it's not any worse. Like
Yeah.
I'd say it's comparable quality wise to like the Computron and like I said the Transformation.
Yeah, to me it looks like an MP bot to me, like before they start going super tune, and that's what I really like.
I agree.
I just expect that it would feel like one and handle like one.
This
too.
this looks like in these pictures like a really high quality figure.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of articulation, a lot of intricate transformation.
So
Cleans
does it
up
feel
nice.
like in hand? Just does
It's
it feel like
not bad. It feels like I don't know if you've. It's better. I think they've stepped up their game since they put out the Bruticus quality wise. But it feels like Generation Toy. So if you have
Yeah, so
their
it's
Devastator,
It's 2013 all over again.
Shout out to
I don't know. I think it's better
370
than that.
Nissan Z's because that's what that is.
Well, when I saw this is what made me buy it. This is what made me pull the trigger because
that's
it
what he
looks
is
like
in
a
the
real
comic.
car, right?
I mean, it's like a 2013 Nissan
Scales
370
MP.
Z.
Yep, I love.
Does
so
it
it's-
really
it's
though
a-
scale? That's not. I don't know.
Does it really scale it with what?
Lamborghinis are smaller than you think, to be honest. But
Lamborghini.
That that may be-
Lamborghini then.
Lamborghini on my Yeezy.
I don't know why they did that. Why didn't they put them next
Did I
to
say that weird? What the fuck?
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
at Son of the
I
Empire?
don't want none of those Lamborghinis in my neighborhood.
That Son of the Empire should have definitely had this thing next to Prowl and not fucking Sunstreaker.
Oh, and then here he is with the Transformation Stunticon, so made by the same company.
That looks great. I mean, that looks absolutely great.
I will tell you
It fits.
that if anybody's owned that first one, that gray one, I don't know what it's called, the gray transformation one, this vehicle reminds me a lot of that one.
That's
the
the
feel
one
of
that,
it.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It looks very close.
And the transformation of it is kind of the same.
yep, that's the one that I bought from you at TF.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I traded it to someone for something else.
Sweet. Did you buy from here or did we trade?
No,
it?
that's right.
Traded
I
it.
traded you for
Fucked up Huffer.
That's right.
And then I think I sold that Huff to Dave, and I think Dave sold it to somebody else this weekend.
Yeah, and then I sold it.
It's in the heat.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it went from Sunday Heat to this guy to that guy, and this guy bought it, and this person.
God, those
Yo,
are-
That's
guys,
my Huff.
listen,
Nice.
And Gary Allen is at home right now transforming it.
we need to make a pact that if we sell something to another realm member, you have to write your name on the inside of the box. like an old library card to see where it's from.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Maybe
Let's
dude,
make that happen.
there's a rock box idea. It's the R.O.C. library card, and you just like sign your name on it when you sell a figure to another realm member.
But I
See
tell
how
you,
many
this
times it can go around.
this right here makes me want to buy these Stunticons and this car back again.
Dude, I can't wait for the other Stunticons to come out so I can break those down to vehicle mode.
You could also just buy some model cars.
Maybe. Yeah. Hanny, look for me in your DMs. All right.
What?
Shout out to PayPal credit. What?
Mm.
Oh,
Hmm.
sorry.
6 months. 0%.
Moving on. We have a Lamborghini.
Oh,
We have a
I got
side
lots
swipe,
to say
I think.
about this.
It's
It
a
is
side swipe, I think.
God.
What's with these ears? I don't know what that's about.
It's the
Well,
Generation
you know.
Toy side swipe that turns into a fucking bull.
What?
Does it look like a bull?
There's a lot of bull on
Look
this.
at the posability on this.
I gotta tell you guys,
He's standing on one leg.
there's a lot of bull. with
Well, hold
this
on,
figure.
show the alt mode, and then I have something to say.
He can crouch. His back is nice and
I
clean.
mean, don't get me wrong. It looks really fucking good, but why? There's no reason.
What is this based on?
It's based off of an obscure Japanese comic. No, obscure Japanese art book. That's what I gathered from
Okay,
a Facebook
it-
group today.
but it doesn't even really look anything like that.
Honestly, I think the figure looks better than the drawing.
This is the art. This is the figure. It looks something like it. No, maybe.
I mean, generically speaking, sure.
Show us the alt mode.
I think this is the middle ground between.
So was this
Transformers
a?
and Force.
That's what I was gonna say. Was this a? What if Lambor was in Beast Wars? Is that what this is? No, nobody answers me.
I don't know.
He
It's a
scales.
non-handsome track.
He scales with a non-handsome Trax. He looks sad.
God damn, that looks bad right there.
And there he is.
Dude, but look at this bull. Like, why the fuck aren't they making a G1 Predaking? That fucking bull looks great. Except for the chest. Like, dude, they could totally be making a stylized version of Predaking that would be fucking awesome.
Look, it can charge if you put it on a
Guys
stand.
fucking failed. Look at like the feet. Look at the way they did the hooves.
Look, you can get a good look at a T-bone steak by looking up a bull's ass, but wouldn't you rather take his word for it? No laughs.
I
Is
think
this gin working? What's going on?
Oh, dude,
Tommy Boy
superpowers
reference?
failed.
No. Fuck. I'm
That's a
even
good look.
drinking it out of an etchbox glass.
What was that good line we had walking in the restaurant about you and your jokes? What was that? Me, you, and Bobby. I
So-
don't know.
So
What was
we
it?
were going to ride together. I decided to
That's right.
drive my own. And you're like, Brian likes to drive by himself. That's when he comes up with his jokes. And then Bobby goes, well, he needs to take longer rides now.
That's what it was. That was good. shit.
Burn.
So just, you have a lot to talk about this? What's the theme?
Well, I just think that I think that it would be a dope
Which company is this again?
Generation Toy.
Okay, I just have one question.
What's that?
Why?
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Why? Why just make something that's some bullshit when you could be making something that would fucking kill?
I see what you did there.
I didn't even
Clever.
get that joke. It's funny without even trying.
What if this is their what they're doing an Autobot version of Predaking, and this is the first one?
It's why. It's the
They
same
are
thing.
doing Erotimus as a lion.
I mean, are they really?
Yep.
Okay, so that makes as much sense as anything. If they're doing a Predaking, like Autobot Predaking.
I don't think it's bad. Like, I don't think it's bad that these guys are trying to just do something new. I just think, and I even think it looks cool. I just think because I saw the bull, and it made me think of Predaking. I'm like, dude, what a waste of an opportunity. Like, I think it could be cool. They don't look bad. They look dope. You know what I mean? Especially if it's really colored and it's painted real dope.
Now, is it just because we're U.S. consumers? Maybe overseas the consumers might want this.
Oh Jesus!
I
don't know.
I don't know. Because Brian did say it came from a very obscure
It's from an art book.
Japanese art book, sort of like a Sudi Wax thing,
Chris, are you reading the chat?
Yes, I am.
That was hilarious.
Hashtag not my side swipe.
Well, no, Adamus in the chat goes, news like this makes me want to jump into doll life.
Hey, come on over, guys. There's plenty of room.
Well, you know what? We're getting to the end, and I just think they're reaching for some new things to create.
Fucking big that thing is,
I'll say what Michael Jordan used to say. You reach, I teach. Come on to the dolls.
Yeah, well,
see, here's how it scales.
Whatever, man. It's just another fucking thing I'm not gonna buy.
That's why I think
I don't know who's gonna buy it. I don't know who their target are.
They'll sell a few.
Because the Beast Wars guys, I don't know if they'd be into this.
Maybe they're thinking maybe we could combine the Beast Wars and the G1 or the two, the robot guys, and here we go.
My dad always said
combination.
My dad always said a thing that does more than one thing does two things poorly, and this is that.
Hold on, I farted. I got to put it in the stovetop box.
Okay, great. Go for it.
Yeah, I just think that it's.
I fart. Actually, I fart into your headphones every time I'm there. So
nice. I highly doubt that. I got new headphones now.
That's why, because he burned a hole through one.
All right, we're in the home stretch here, guys. All right.
I've never thought I'd be so bored and waiting for Transformers news to end like I did this evening. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Shout out to Wanye.
Jesus.
We looked at this last week.
No, we didn't.
No.
Pretty sure we did.
Well, there's more to it. But anyway, this is TFC's version of
we did
this last week.
The Rolling Thunder Optimus. All right, my bad.
Okay.
It has the upgrades. I'm excited for this.
I'm excited for you, Brink.
I'm excited for you too, Brink.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Looks fucking
Your money. You do what you like.
Brian,
I like the guns that are on his legs. So if he's hiding behind a wall and he doesn't want to stick his head out, he can just stick his leg out and shoot.
That's right.
Brink worked 2 straight days at a table, sweating, so he could buy this figure.
And you could buy it in August at his table when he's
hey, Jay Bruce, I just want to let you know your forehead was kind of shiny too this week.
Yeah, he was. Jay Bruce was a sweating motherfucker.
No, that was oil.
He was only sweating because he was like, "I hope
That was oil.
Yo, Jay Bruce is sweating because he was like, "I'm hoping nobody comes up and says hello to me."
Listen, I had glitter on my Yeezys. He had glitter in his moisturizer.
And FYI, this is the X over Gen version that came out a few years ago. So when we were talking about this before, I just want to say that a previous version was made, and I have this thing in my hand right now, and it is not very good. So,
I don't think I need to have it in my hand to make that conclusion.
Yeah.
And
that ends Transformers news.
Thank you, Brian. For
God, bring on the Dragon Ball.
All right.
Don't worry.
Hey, you asked.
I never thought I would be so bored with Transformers.
So Brian,
what's been going on nowadays.
I appreciate you pulling that together.
Yeah, thank you, B.
I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it today. So,
I don't know how you found that much. Honestly,
let's do a quick vote. Next up, do we want to do the J-Roo segment where we look at pictures from the realm, or do we want to go to Dan's non-Transformers news?
Let's do J-Roo segment because I got to run downstairs for a second.
Shout out to all the expert photographers out there.
Oh man,
I really do got to run downstairs. I'll be right back.
It's fine. It's fine.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna start. Before I start my segment, we're gonna recap.
Nice.
Right?
Not doing the show, does
wow! Once you mentioned J. Ruse, we went from like 80 viewers to like 55.
That's all right. So, you didn't watch Dragon Ball Super.
It literally dropped 5 as soon as you put that picture.
The fucking best episode I've ever seen.
Wait.
As of yet. Yes.
Better than the Vegeta episode
Yes.
with Toppo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Did you see it? You didn't see it, Dan?
I saw this one. I mean,
Okay.
it was a great episode. I don't know if I would say it was the best just yet, but
Oh man. All right, just a couple quick pictures of it, or screenshots.
Oh Jesus.
So starts off with Jiren, like where the fuck did Goku go?
I'm
It's right
pretty sure
there.
you're misappropriating your time here, J.
But-
Rose.
And then boom,
this is perfectly fine. This will wake
and
me up.
then boom, and then we have Goku's new form.
Yo,
Listen-
Jay, did you see that picture I posted on Instagram? I know Victor James saw it.
I
Yeah.
didn't. I
That shit
didn't.
was so funny.
Dust,
was
you
funny.
really jinxed us here. You know that, right? You said
that
bring on the
so?
Dragon Balls, and they really brought it
I
out.
brought it. I brought it. So if you haven't seen this episode, I'm not gonna spoil it, other than
spoil it.
showing you.
Other than
this.
he goes Ultra Instinct. Perfect.
Yeah, it's
Other
true
than-
Ultra Instinct.
He
Yeah.
goes true Ultra Instinct, but there's some. This is a fuck. This episode brings the feels. It's
Wait. Ultra Instinct,
Yes.
like as opposed to Super Saiyan.
Yes.
Yes.
So is that another set of figures and
he's a
versions?
deity.
Oh
you
yeah.
get?
This is
He's
like
not part of a
Yes.
deity.
They've already pre-ordered them.
Yep.
No, they have not. But when they do,
Man,
it's on.
like as soon as like the last episode ended, like the embargo on Ultra Instinct was just fucking thrown away. Like they showed all the Ultra Instinct shit for that, like all the artwork, all the video game stuff that was coming out. Like this, you can actually play as this in the Xenoverse 2 game right now. Well, if you buy the DLC.
Yeah. Well, I think there's another break next week, and
Yeah.
then
28th is the last
the
episode.
final episode. Yep.
Oh,
All
that,
right.
that was a great picture. Who made that?
J. Ruse screenshotting YouTube.
All right.
All right. So, okay, we'll start with the segments that I like to call Jisk went out of the room for a few minutes. This is a segment where we feature pictures live from Instagram using the hashtag realm of collectors. Shout out to all the realms that happened this weekend at NJCC. And we'll start with this picture by at Boastful Manfish. Really cool picture of an Omega. Listen, if you want to be featured, like I said, we've said it before. Use an Omega Supreme figure, use a Jetfire figure, and use a Grimlock figure. That's it. So Omega Supreme. It's the I guess it's the Guardian version of the Planet X Mega Supreme. Smashing up some mini cone heads.
These are the Iron Factory ones. Yeah.
Iron Factory cone heads.
This
Awesome
is-
shot.
This is great. They're like in a pool of whatever and this wild shit, man.
Yeah, I think this is the first time I've seen him post. So thank you at Boastful Manfish for your shot. I appreciate it, and you have been featured. Next, Jisk's boy is just back at to
Wow,
see his
just
boy
joined the video once again.
can you hear
yeah.
Sorry.
This shot is by Jisk's boy at Donovan's art. Pretty slick shot of I don't know whatever figure this is.
It's a custom graffiti
figure.
artist you made.
Yeah.
Awesome, doing some
He's kick flipping over the fence.
whatever you call it. Yeah, some dude just kick flipping over a fence. It's pretty fucking sick.
Look at those Adidas superstars on his feet. Nice.
Yep.
Shell top action.
So awesome shot. You gotta obviously there is some kind of wire or stand hiding behind him where you can't see it, or because he does everything ACBA style. So awesome shot though. Awesome diorama. Check this guy out at Donovan's art.
Check him out.
You like how I emphasize Van?
Every time. Donald.
Donovan.
In the chat, they called it a heel flip.
They don't know.
Oh, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Who called
Kick
it?
flip, heel flip, fucking ankle flip.
Inward heel flip. Cliff, I need to see a photo
Elbow
of you
flip.
doing that.
Go play some skate or die.
Ooh, I remember that fucking opening screen with the guy with
Fucking
the fucking
bees.
pink hair.
Fuck those bees. Every time. Awesome shot by @plastic_snaps of, I guess is the Figure Arts Raphael, the Toon Raphael, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
In a custom trench coat and fedora. That's a fedora, right? I think it's called a fedora.
Yeah.
In
That
a
is a
fedora.
fedora, yes.
Yes, in a diorama alleyway with some awesome lighting in the background.
Oh, not that it's important, but I remember seeing something about that. It's actually a cowboy hat from the WWE figures. Not that it's important.
Does he look like he's drunk?
Wanted to.
He does. He got big eye, little eye going on.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
He's got the Whitaker going on.
That looks like Kermit.
Yeah, actually, you're right. I didn't even notice
He's
that.
rocking the Whitaker right now.
Yeah. Awesome shot though. The lighting is fucking unbelievable. This guy, I think, Plastic Snaps is the same dude that we featured in the anniversary show or the holiday show for the Luigi's Mansion and the turtle on the rooftop. But
Yeah.
he
yeah.
really kills it with his lighting. So awesome shot at @plastic_snaps. This shot by @SoulGear216 is of Toy World Debbie in the background, causing some devastation in the foreground with I was gonna say Sunstreaker flying around and Prowl in car mode with explosions underneath them. It's a really
So
awesome
that's
shot.
Sunsurge.
Awesome.
Is this a new guy too? Soul Gear 216.
Yes, he's also a new guy.
Yeah, I mean, Jay Riz, I'm surprised you featured this considering how much you hate this figure.
I mean, you can see in this picture exactly why
Yeah, it's
I hate this figure. No offense to the shot,
Brink,
but
you think he was gonna say it's great? And you're like, yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, that is not. No.
this,
You stick
This-
to his guns. Yeah.
I didn't see it on your table for sale at NJCC.
because when you didn't see Sunsurge on the table either, did you?
Mm.
Yeah, we would have had sun surges, like 6 of them for 6 different prices within our island.
So
The only thing I wish about this photo is I wish it just had something else going on in the background. Like instead of just like it looks like a wall
The
or
gray, yeah, like the gray.
it's distracting.
Some explosions or something.
yeah, this is distracting.
No, honestly, I think it's dope.
See how thick? This is how thick Sunsurge is. I mean Sunstreaker. Jesus. Oh, man.
He's got it back, baby. He's backing it up.
Wait, which one is that? Is that Sunstreaker or is that Sunsurge?
Sunstreaker.
You can do side bends or sit-ups.
I thought that was Sunsurge.
Nope, that's Sunstreaker.
Nice
I
one,
don't know.
Chris.
I don't buy Transformers, so I can.
Thick as fuck.
Thick
Um,
as fuck.
Remember
All
when
right,
David
awesome
was
shot
like-
at Soul Gear 216.
This is great. Yeah.
And then this, I got this. I knew Brink would love this one.
Yeah.
Of the what's this figure again?
So that's the MAS-01 Optimus Prime.
It's the big as fuck Optimus Prime
Non-transformable.
In his
Figure.
holding Spider-Man.
That's fully
Whichever.
posable though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the interesting thing is that Spider-Man figure is that
Yeah,
Is that
that's the 3 3/4 one.
is it 3 3/4? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, he would have had to have shrunk it down if it was 6-inch. Yeah.
Yes.
See, that's what I want. I want that Prime, but in a MP scale. How much was that Prime, that MAS one? I know it's like 18 inches, right?
It
Like
180.
50.
180 or something. It's
That's
not-
how tall is it?
18 inches.
18.
And it's fully posable, even like the legs and everything.
Yep.
Fully articulated.
That's a
doesn't,
fucking steal.
doesn't transform. It's bulky. It's fucking gritty.
Yeah.
A lot of
Dude,
detail.
there's no reason why
Lights
this
up.
same company can't do this MP scaled. At like 8 or 9 inches.
They may
plastic-
not have the license to do
The
it.
plastic is a little light though. The plastic.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it works
Top
just fine.
spins like a fucking sprinkler head.
What?
The upper portion above the waist spins like a sprinkler head.
That is
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll admit that
you have
waist
one?
isn't very tight. Yeah.
Jay, you have one?
No,
Yeah.
I was playing with Brinks at Chris's house.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, he left it in my house for like a week, a month, or a year. I don't know. It was long.
It's he like left a child behind.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, do I have to feed this
I
thing?
gotta feed that thing.
What's the deal, Brian? I haven't
Jesus.
fed this thing in 3 weeks. It keeps
Send me a
growing.
fucking check, will you?
See, people are saying like it's very light for the size and that it's all plastic. I don't need it to be made of metal. I don't mind that it's
No,
all
it's a little
plastic.
hollow. It's got a very dense plastic.
I'm fine with that.
Oh, and this
Oh,
shot
you're
was
saying
by,
like because of sorry, go ahead.
at Ixer1. I'm sorry. Go ahead. We never announced it. Go ahead.
Are you saying that? So is that why you don't think it's worth the price because it is all hollow and kind of light? It's not worth the 180.
Who's saying that? The chat?
I'm asking.
Ben? I don't have.
Oh no,
I don't
not
know.
me.
I don't have an opinion.
It's the size enough, and the detail is really fucking dope with the electronics in there, man.
Yeah.
I don't think fucking weight adds any value to a fucking figure in my opinion.
I mean, I like it to be hefty. Just because
I tell you what, you turn that matrix on and stare into it, you'll be blinded for 5 minutes.
Blinded by the light.
Brink wakes up in a bathtub full of ice. Doesn't know he got there.
Dude, what figure did I sell this weekend? Oh, it was that Fort Max that I had that. I handed it to that fucking kid, and he was like, it was like a surprise heavy to him. He's like, whoa.
He went.
He was like, "Is there anything in here?"
Yeah, right.
I know how you guys do.
This shit was fucking heavy. But well, that's the last shot. Awesome job, guys. Thank you for using the hashtag realm of collectors. And if you want to be featured live in the show next week, use the hashtag realm of collectors. And if you are featured live on the show every Monday night at 8 p.m., we will host your pictures on our website, www.realmofcollectors.com, on our Facebook page, Realm of Collectors, and our IG page at Realm of Collectors.
We should start giving out sticker packs to the people that we feature and maybe inspire or encourage
They can
people.
find them all over the floor at NJCC because they were all over the place.
Covered. All right. Thanks, J. Ruse, for sharing your selection. Dan, now you've got just a little bit of news for us on the
Alrighty, Chris, it's time to wake up and smell the roses.
non-transfer.
Oh,
Can you please entertain us?
This is where we all go to sleep.
Probably not.
Dan
Dan
and Chris talk about things.
Dragon Ball figures.
No drag. I don't think there's any Dragon Ball, but
There is not. All right, so starting us off here, we have some in-package looks at the NECA Friday the 13th Camp Crystal Lake accessory set.
so is it just the sign and the little pier?
Oh,
It's
you
a
ju- you
pier,
just
a
wait.
sign, and a
You
light.
just wait. Got a little backside. There's a little activities sign-up sheet in the back. Some
Huh.
product shots.
So many activities.
So many.
Oh, it's got when he's on the bottom of the fucking.
Yeah, chained down.
There you
I
go.
don't-
Nice.
I love backside fuck it, I screwed up.
So
What?
you get the camp-
Rewind. Shift.
you guys see in some lake in Michigan, or maybe it wasn't Michigan,
Yeah,
somewhere.
it was Michigan.
There's like somebody has chained him down to the bottom of a fucking lake so divers can find it.
That's
It's funny
awesome.
when the first movie was filmed pretty close up by me in my area, and now they're offering weekends where you come in and stay at the lake and camp
Really?
out. Yeah, it's really wild what they're doing. Like Blairstown, New Jersey. You know?
Did they supply the machetes, or did you bring your own?
Oh, you never know what's gonna happen out there.
How much is this play set?
I didn't see that, but I would probably assume 30. Or
I was
so.
gonna say $40.
Yeah,
How
30
much
to
would
40.
Crashbox sell this play set for?
9 million.
I don't know if Crashbox would make it that cheap.
Mm.
Yeah, they could.
I will say, if you ask him nicely, Studio Dre will show you his that he made because he actually showed me. He made his own set out of wood, like a dock and pier and everything. Like it's fucking incredible. I think he might have a picture or two of it on his Instagram. So check out Studio Dre.
Hey, this is by NECA, right?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, they've done quite a few different versions of Jason, right?
Yep.
And they're still doing more. They got was it 18-inch quarter scale one coming out here soon?
Yeah, so yeah, this is a pretty good idea for them, especially with all those things that they do.
Yeah, you can see you get the little rock where he hangs from the bottom of the lake, the signage, then the Camp Blood signage, and then kind of pier looking thing. Then here's kind of how it looks with a figure that is not included when hanging.
That's
from
pretty
the
cool.
set.
I didn't quite understand
So
exactly.
for
how that
all
worked.
of
No, you
you,
didn't know why there was the rock.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
I
this
knew.
brought
I
up the
just didn't.
Michigan.
I was like, how are you making that work?
so
But
for
nice.
all of you aquarium owners,
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good.
honestly,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
I'm gonna freak
That would be pretty dope.
if you don't have this in your aquarium ain't shit.
Yeah, with all that paint, your fish are gonna die.
Nah,
Fucking lead paint, your fish are gonna be belly up.
you could do a fish friendly version.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Boy,
That makes me want an aquarium just for that.
That would be pretty dope.
And then I would have another one that's the boiler room of
the movie
Friday-
Boiler Room at
Friday-
Giovanna.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And what's his name? Who the fuck's the other guy?
Nicky
Why can't I think of
Cat.
it? No, what's the other main dude? It's the dude from all the Fast and the Furious movies.
No, he's in it, but he's not
Vin
a main
Diesel.
character. Vin Diesel's in it, but
Ludacris?
Nicky Cat is the other main character.
Ludacris was Luda.
Shout out to what's shit, what the fuck is her name now?
Nia Long.
Yeah, that's it. She could still get it.
Oh yeah, I think she looks better now than she did back then. Anyways,
All right, so that is the NECA set, and
the older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
oh, that's right. This is something else I threw in here. So I saw these were at a NJCC.
Yeah,
Are these a
Snake-
Vitruvian?
Hacks, I believe.
Snake guy.
What is this?
Vitruvian Hacks, the Boss Fight Studios, like their own character line. Man, I gotta be honest, I'd never really paid attention to that. Look, truth be told, I'm not in on it, but man, they've got some really cool stuff and super detailed for 18th scale figures.
I'm not gonna lie, like I wish that the tail was the snake and his arm was just a normal arm.
Yeah.
Why is the tail a hand? It's a little
I'm just
too
going
much.
to run through these quick. I thought they were interesting. These look like hand painted, hand painted samples of their upcoming lines.
Was this from this weekend?
Hold on, go back to that. See the
Yes,
boots, see the hair
Chris.
coming out of his legs? That's his ball hair. It just hangs down that low.
What's up, fudgy britches?
That's
Did you guys
impressive.
see there was like something in the groups this past week of He-Man shaving his like his barbarian underwear?
Cloth. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He's like, hey, take me.
Little demon lady thing.
No.
This guy.
This guy's face,
See how
he
quick-
looks like Glass Joe from Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Look at his face.
Dude, I played Mike Tyson's Punch Out. It's not called Mike Tyson. I played
Speaking
that
of Dragon Balls.
I traded that.
Is that a
played
guy?
last week.
Female, right? It looks like it's got some breasts.
Oh, it may
Don't
be
assume
a
the
female.
gender.
The arms are very
She
thin.
does not gender identify. It's he
It's-
prefers.
that's not a dude, man.
He doesn't call it man-made. He likes to call it person-made.
Look at the hips. Yeah, that's not a dude, man. It's got a nose of a dude, but that's not a dude.
Oh, look at that. It's Nosferatu.
Yeah, this guy was some soft goods. Shout out to soft goods. Doing some magic. I don't know what this is. Another guy. Doing
These
stuff.
are just all the prototypes, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Oh, there's a horse. This looks
man.
Hey, why don't we
What's up
beat
with
that
the-
on there?
What's up with the fucking back muscle on that thing? Look
I
at the
think
front
you
legs.
can, and I think it's got like some customizable thing, like you can make it into a unicorn or some different shit like that.
Dude, are you gonna steal Dan's thunder right now?
Can you take apart the midsection and just see its rib cage? Because why does it look so crazy right there?
Look, man, I just ripped these photos off a website. I don't know shit about it. All right.
Everything about that. Hold on a minute.
Do you think they named that horse Socks?
I think they named it Sucks.
Is that one 18 scale or is that?
Yeah, it's 18 scale boss fight.
Some
Mostly
people
fucks
make
with
them
that.
punch.
Look at how they're just like, dude, take a photo of it on my dirty bed. Ace took this photo.
Hey, check it out! I put a fucking horse.
Now
on
that
it.
he's married, his bed's made. I'm gonna ask him that. That's what I'm getting for his.
All right, some more other stuff.
Hey guys, welcome to Figure Begging. Here's a horse.
So they have the Bucky O'Hare license.
Yep.
Yes, this is. I don't know anything about this franchise, but these look cool. Very well made.
So Chuck in the chat was talking to these guys. He said that horse is called Socks.
There's no way. It is.
Chocolate bunny.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
dude, that
great.
should be a chocolate bunny.
That's
I like
That's
that
dope.
one.
Like an Easter thing. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
cool.
I'm hungry now.
That's cool.
No, me too.
Duck and Bucky.
I mean, are these painted prototypes? Is that why they look kind of like?
Yeah, that's what it
kinda like
looks
trash.
like. Yeah. And then some just more little shits.
Yeah, they look
The
great.
skeleton
That
guys
horse
are
was
dope.
very lean.
Yeah. Yeah, this
You know
is
what I want?
definitely at NJCC. I recognize that ceiling.
I need some golden axe figures pronto. Somebody get on that.
Yeah.
And then some altered beast.
This diorama was really cool.
I think
Yeah,
we
it
saw
was.
these pictures at the last NJGC.
No, this was they may have used the same diorama.
No,
They-
the
they brought the same
Now,
guy.
off of that
Yeah,
picture.
those are the same
Yeah.
promo pictures we just saw.
Was that a rock shirt? No,
I
I'm just
remember. I
kidding.
remember them from the last show.
Chris is like, "Ooh, there's a guy chained up in a basement. Sign me up."
All right, moving on to
Very
Avengers. There's a lot of Avengers news this weekend. Some stuff we've already seen. The
Dude, who the fuck is that on the right? Wow.
Who's that on the left?
Dude, are these 6-inch figures?
yeah, these are legends.
These are
No,
fucking-
these
What
gotta
happened to Bucky's face?
these gotta be 3 3/4 because these are
these
No,
they
they
can't
can't
these are
be
the 6
sick,
inch.
bro.
Dude, Bucky
Yeah.
looks like he got stung by a fucking.
these are bad. And this is a $50 set, guys.
by a whole beehive.
That's
Yeah,
that's a $50 set.
Yeah, for these special edition movie
Get the
figures, they're 25 each. 2 packs are 50.
Do you know what we say in the Transformers community? It's a test shot. Final results may vary, or something along those lines.
That is not
So-
no test shot.
Yeah, these. No. This is final results.
Now, this is a good looking set. These pictures are fucking horrible, but the inbox images are a lot better. This
Yeah,
is the
so-
first movie
Vision.
vision that we've gotten in the Marvel Legends line.
Really?
They're doing the little
Yeah.
Wow.
detail on his cape instead of just same old.
They should just put Bod Saget's head on him.
And that looks like the same exact
It is-
Scarlet Witch molds.
It
Yeah.
is. It's just they get the face printing technology on her now.
Yeah.
Maybe
Boy,
it's
that's-
just a color
she's a
variation.
lot.
Well,
They
the
got
one I
the
have
Harrison
has a
pick to
really
sign up.
good face on it too.
Frank, I think that may have been like their first. I think that may have been a test of that because it's so much better than anything else. The one you have that you got from me.
And then they showed this off. We're getting a 3-pack with One-Eyed Thor, Rocket Raccoon, and Teenage Groot with his little iPad up
They're
here.
just like, "What do we do with these?" They're like, "You know what? Put it in one pack and fucking sell it."
Ah, there you go. Toys R
No
Us
one-
exclusive.
No one
$60.
needs this.
I like that he comes with a wank towel. Teenage
what?
Groot.
That's an iPad.
Oh, what an iPad?
You
It
know,
looks like a
it's-
maxi pad. I'm just saying.
Hey
It is
man,
what it
space
is.
shit. I don't know nothing about it.
Why is it bubbly?
Who knows?
Moving on. Oh, not really. But yeah, there they are out of box. And there's Groot
So-
playing video games and
Oh,
social
I
media.
see it now.
So still one eye and no hammer.
Yeah.
I like Groot's got the
No
root to the
Stormbreaker.
side.
This movie's gonna suck dick.
He's getting Stormbringer. We've already seen it.
Oh,
What's Stormbringer?
all right.
It's Beta Ray Bill's hammer, but Thor
The-
gets.
Triple-sided dildo.
What the?
Here's Cole Obsidian's gonna be the Build-A-Figure for Series 2 of the Avengers wave. I didn't get any pictures of what's in that wave because
Is this a toiler? I guess. Or
Kind
what is
of.
this?
I like the way I like his crotch piece. Looks just like Captain America's new shield.
What figure? What character is this?
Cole
he's-
Obsidian. He's one of Thanos'
Thanos'.
henchmen.
No.
Can you say that one more time, Dan? What was that?
Cole Obsidian.
Cole Obsidian. All right.
I like the name. It's fun to say.
What's up with his back foot there?
Speaking of Avengers, here's more Avengers.
God, dude.
Bandai
that's-
showed off a flurry, a lot of upcoming products for their Figuarts line.
Dude, that Captain America
Dude,
man.
that shit looks terrible.
No, it looks. If you
No.
have the Civil War Captain America, the face sculpt just is. It's not the print. It's like the sculpt is not right, and it literally looks like they just took that same sculpt and put a fucking beard on it. Like the
I'm gonna tell
Scarlet
you this
Witch.
right now.
The Scarlet Witch is fucking amazing. The Thanos is badass.
You
The
mean
Doctor
Scarlett
Strange-
Johansson? You mean?
Let me subscribe.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, the Black Widow. Jesus.
The
Yeah.
Doctor Strange looks like he's 10 years too old. The Star Lord looks like the guy from How I Met Your Mother, Doogie Howser.
Yeah.
And fucking Captain America just looks like, I don't know what he looks like. He just doesn't look right.
So here you're seeing the release date for all these. So we got these coming up next month, and Cap and Spidey in May, along with a new stand they're doing, and then
That stands
And,
for garbage.
And FYI, these went up for pre-order. I think Sunday night. And Thanos, was already sold out on AMI and HLJ, but Anime Export still had them available.
Anime-
this morning.
Is that a
Damn.
Hulkbuster coming soon too?
Yes,
Yeah,
so
they're
they're
doing the new
teasing the
Hulk.
Hulkbuster as well as a Winter Soldier Bucky. Or, well, just Bucky, not the Winter Soldier so much.
Listen, that Star Lord straight up. Doesn't that look like fucking Doogie
Pinball.
Howser? Yeah, I can't unsee it now.
How did that theme go? It's like.
Yeah.
So starting us out, we have a new Black Panther for Infinity War.
Watch it.
What came out was for Civil War, and it was a Soul Web exclusive. So you can see they got it on a newer body, and you get at least one alternate head where you can actually see the whites of his eyes and whatnot.
So is he in the new movie?
Easy then.
Yes, he is.
I think the little hip pieces look pretty cool, like the little silver. Like it seems like it thickens out the hips a little bit more.
That's right.
No, we never talked
Little
about
money
BP on this show, did we? Okay.
No.
I never saw it.
Show off some of the articulation there. Doing a kick. Prowling, coming right at you. And the eyes. It is as creepy as you think it is. All right, ScarJo up next.
Fucking sold out, man. Fuck.
See
Is
her
it
here?
really?
On Ami, it's sold out. I just looked. Let me look elsewhere. Trying to get that node cost pre-order. Because I looked this weekend as soon as these images dropped and it wasn't fucking out yet. But
She
Yeah, it was Sunday
heel-
night. Yeah, I woke
heels?
up this morning.
Yeah,
and
she's
saw
got
they were-
little wedges on.
That's weird. That looks really weird.
I believe this staff is not breakable, but it comes apart because then she pulls it apart into two sticks. So that's pretty neat. This looks good.
And she doesn't look super blonde in this, which is nice, right?
dude, all of these are sold out on HLJ except for Iron Man.
I believe it.
She
Check-
looks
already
Check
sold out.
Anime Export, Chris, because I know you have to pay ahead, but they'll take orders until they decide to stop taking orders. You know.
So we have a neutral face, a
Isn't
look
that how
into
most people
the
do it, Brink?
little
Well, no.
side.
What I mean is bills in bulk, right?
face.
So they just basically set a date for when it stops, whereas everybody else is like, "No, we're out, sold out."
I got you.
Dude, I love this, Dan. Add some more. That's just great.
She looks extremely broken. Holla.
I don't like the hair at
Right
all.
up Just Sally.
I don't
Hey, it
She's
looks better than
blonde.
the last one they did. The fucking redheaded one.
2-pack-a-day habits, even better.
Yeah.
Ooh, that jacket though looks cool.
That jacket.
Look at those shoulders. Work those shoulders, girl.
Yeah. Fucking dust. So we all know how they disrespected ScarJo in their first release of her figure, right?
Yeah.
Man, if you keep going, are they gonna do her some justice? Are they gonna show?
That's weird that they have two. The only difference in those two heads is that is it just the lighting?
There's three. So this one she's kind of looking forward. This one she's giving you the side eye, and this one she's like, "Oh, you little bastard."
Looks like how that's the only thing that's
God
different.
damn,
is
that
the
shit's
eyes.
smooth.
Yeah, that's
All right, they got it on anime.
Robert D. She looks like she looks like Sir
Don't say it too loud yet, Chris. Till you. Until.
I'm checking out right now. Don't worry.
Hauser himself.
No, that's not Doogie.
And that was the figure arts, right?
Yes.
So we didn't get what she looks like from the backside.
This looks like a bad cosplay.
Wow, this is mullet cap.
This looks like a guy cosplaying Cap.
There you go. Here's an up close look at the face, which
It
is
looks better up close.
Wow.
yikes.
The nose is right.
Mm.
Did they
Eyes are-
CGI that?
eyes are very.
Oh, just the nose isn't right.
I mean, that's like it's the nose kind of is what throws it off for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little
Yeah. Some more of the detailings there. Doctor Strange.
yeah,
Pretty
dude,
much-
look.
From what I've heard, this is essentially the same one that we got before. It's just they changed the paint on the gloves and they added a new accessory.
They added some wrinkles. This guy looks like he's 62. Oh, he hurt his back. when he
Might be
found that nose.
162.
There you go with this little aura effect. And then this is the new one, is the little portal
Yeah, that's
that
cool.
he makes the spinnies with. See the effects he comes with, the aura. And here we have Iron Man, the 23rd one in the line.
Is that really the 23rd one they've done?
No, I mean, it might. I don't know. There's.
I think this is Mark 50, if I remember.
It's Mark not going to get it.
So is that? I mean, they're owned by Disney now. So is that an homage to Disney on his chest with Mickey? Or is it?
That's probably a bit of a stretch.
Possibly.
All right, I secured my order. I got her.
Nice.
Thanks for the.
He's got some effects. He's got this little thing that goes on one of his hands. He's got the little blast effect so he can fly.
So this, the last Marvel Legends that came out was the whatever they call it, the Marvel Now, whatever. I actually just finished reading that book, the Iron Man. But this kind of lends to that design.
Oh, I think what, Bleeding Edge, is that what it's called? I
Yeah,
think that's
yeah.
what this one might be titled as well.
Yeah, and
You
this is like a nanotech suit too. So you just kind of he has it on all the time, but it's kind of just builds around him.
So here's all the effects. You got some blast effects, some flying effects, some electrical stuff for this thing, and that guy. And the Iron Spider. So what we saw
Iron.
before, just new deco and some new sculpt.
The AA Ron Spider.
8-Ron. Oh, and this is the stand they
Dude,
were
that
showing
stayed
off. I feel like
Garbage.
we've seen this before.
But
Just
it's
took a couple things.
well,
but
it's like basically the one of the Tamashi effects stages comes with it. It's like a fucking box.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
Keep your
think it's
pills in there.
place to hold all your accessories or whatever. Just
weed, man.
quick shots, and then Star-Lord.
Actually, see, I'm cool
Oh,
with
this is
that. Like, you
dookie.
can keep the accessories in the box, and it's kind of tinted, so you don't really notice them. I think it's cool.
Again, I
Yeah,
think
you
this
gotta-
is
you
similar to
gotta
the one
have
that came
room for
out
that.
before, just maybe a new deco. Maybe a little bit
Oh,
better.
what's up, Doogie?
And Thanos, the big boss himself. This guy looks fucking incredible.
Yeah, I do think this is the best looking figure out of all of them.
Work it, work
Okay.
it.
Flexing on them hoes. Yeah, but you can see it comes with an Infinity Gauntlet that has a little articulation to
is it a
so you
whole
can
arm?
do some stuff.
Show me angry. Show me.
Damn it! I'm fixing to have to pre-order this motherfucker too. Shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it
get
does
get
it does the whole arm get replaced
I'm not
to get the
pre-ordering.
gauntlet on, or is
Yeah.
They
I
didn't
think it's
show
just the wrist,
much
right?
here. I mean, he might just come as is with that. Then you just replace that with the open hand.
Well, I don't see a hinge on that open hand though. That's why. Go to the next
Yeah.
one. Like, I don't see a ball joint, so maybe it may
Yeah,
just
that's what
pop
I'm
off at
thinking.
the
Just-
wrist.
Yeah.
I will probably have a very large version of this, so I'm not going to buy this one.
Oh, don't you fret, Chris. I have you in mind later
I
on.
know.
So yeah, there he's go. He's punching you, or as T Amazing likes to call him, the Tony Puncher.
Tony Puncher.
Yeah, but the paint on this guy looks incredible. I considered getting the Marvel Legends one, but if I can find this one, this would be the way to go because it just looks fucking amazing.
yeah? I mean, it's 3 times the price. So
Is that 2 different size heads?
No, it's just you can. He's a little further back in one.
I'm
Wow.
Rick Harrison.
Uh,
You mind if I let a buddy take a look at it?
And speaking of 3 times the price, we have Hot Toys. Except this one's 9 times the price because this is a $950 fucking statue.
Of what?
Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah. Yep,
It's on a
pass.
stand and you can't wear it.
I
But
feel like you
Wait,
could.
is it over 15 inches? Because if it doesn't fit in a detail,
It's
blur out.
life size.
Well, so's the $100 Marvel Legends one.
And I feel like you could weather
it
that.
up.
Yeah.
Weather it up.
This one's got
Yeah.
paint.
Lots of paint. And these features breathing LED light effects. It's actually kind of cool. I saw a video in it.
Kind
He's
of
actually had
throbs.
like a
It throbs.
going on and off. They kind of
Throb.
I don't know how to describe it. It's cool.
Throbs.
I think the word is throbs.
Sure. Yeah. Out to Hot
Throbber.
Toys.
Shout out to
Continuing.
Throbber B in the chat.
The 1/6 realm.
Realm.
Well,
We have Thor from Infinity War. Again with
Hmm.
eye patch on, which looks pretty freaking incredible.
It's
Yeah, it worth does. it
if it really does that lightning trick.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
I
just
the
like-
detail
I just
on the
like
head
it.
here.
That he still has the fucked up haircut from Ragnarok with a line in his head.
Well, I mean, I think what they're doing with Infinity War, if that end that after
It
credit
literally
scene
rolls
means
right
it's literally like they're jumping right into Infinity War after Ragnarok.
And I'm fine with that because they
Yeah.
are in space and everything.
Yeah,
so
yeah, there's Stormbringer right there.
oh, that's still that's like fucking Cap having that shitty looking shield.
no, Stormbringer's a badass. You crazy?
I wouldn't know. I guess I'll find out.
I'm not so sure about those effects. Those look a little Marvel Legends.
So
Just,
some of them look kind of cool if you get them. Oh yeah, see that's Photoshop.
That's
Some are-
digital.
I've already forgotten. How did he lose his eye again?
It got stabbed.
He got stabbed. All right.
Hello.
He sliced-
I'll tell
he
you, in the
sliced-
movie, that was one of the worst CGs. I'm like, I could just tell his fucking eyes closed, and it's painted over. It was bad.
I actually rewatched that this past week.
That
That's
comes
bad.
out on DVD tomorrow. I might pick it up.
It
But one
wasn't
cool
bad.
thing about this one is you actually get 2 sets of interchangeable arms. You're gonna have the armored up here, or you could switch them out.
Wait, can he be shirtless too?
Unfortunately, not.
Oh shit!
Can
I
he
got
sleep?
excited.
You gotta
Yes.
wait for the
Halfway
deluxe
there.
version.
I got excited for a minute.
Yeah, I got a lot of pictures here. And then there he is, probably with some future releases again, pairing him up with Rocket Raccoon and Teen Groot.
Hopefully that's a 2-pack instead of a.
Well, that looks way better than the other. Was it a Marvel Legends one?
Oh yeah.
I would hope so.
Oh, Dan, did you say that it looks like it's what, detachable arms? So you have the.
Yes, that's what he has. I'll get to the accessory picture here in a moment. But yeah, you can pull the arms off because I was wondering how they did that.
Hang on, go back one.
One more.
No. Go to the where he's. Yeah, look. That's the seamless arms. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's nice. Nicely
So,
done.
are you in for this figure, Chris?
I don't have a Thor yet.
I think you should.
But is this the Thor? Is this your Thor? Your third?
Honestly, the one I like is the Road Worn Thor from the Ragnarok movie. I really dig that one, but this is tempting.
You can see the arms here. They're just on a little.
Oh, and look at that! You can make his eyeball light up too.
Pop. So that's Thor.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The hair on the majority of the ones that are out to me looks like ass. Long hair. So this may be the one I get.
The light up eye is pretty cool, and the cape was dope. Yeah, this is the Iron Man that I think is fucking cool.
And here
as
we
shit.
have the Red Beetle, otherwise known as Iron Man.
Does
I
it
like
say
this
what
Iron
mark
Man.
it is on the picture here? Diecast. So this is a $350 figure here.
Yeah, this one's gonna be fucking expensive. I think it was like $300 to $400. Like this one's fucking expensive.
Man, that is dope though.
Isn't this the one that has the back vents that open up?
That would
Yeah.
be those things. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dude,
oh no,
you
but
see-
this isn't the one I was talking about.
This
on the
thing's
page.
so skinny.
Oh no, you're talking about the Mark III.
The one where
yes.
like the vents
Oh,
actually
the set,
open.
yeah.
Yeah, like right here. Is that what you're talking about?
No, but they were a little bit like more defined. They look like wings a little bit more.
Dude, this thing's so is he using that Wakanda technology now, or he can just like blink, and
Well, no, yeah, that's
it's
exactly. It's nanotech. So the comic, one of the more recent comics, it's a nanotech suit that he pretty much just thinks it and it forms around him. So it's a lot more sleek, I guess is the.
There you go.
So
Chris.
like Black Panther.
Yeah.
Little teaser. For
Sure. Yes, it's similar, exactly similar.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's all the stuff you get with him. You know, you get the base suit, you get the Tony Stark head, the little
Some Gundam wings.
fin-looking things,
Gundam wings.
stuff
Yeah.
that opens up, and some alternate hands and whatnot, light up features.
Nice.
Really neat. And then this was a little teaser.
Oh.
They got ScarJo with a miniature ScarJo.
It looks
Yeah,
like
I hate
real
it.
hair on there, Chris.
No, on her it would be, yeah, but I don't know. Somebody needs to get a brush after all that.
Just a
Just
little
saying.
teaser for what's to come.
Just saying.
Speaking of teasers, get this man a shield or two. Nothing else out of that. And then
Captain Wakanda.
the last little teaser from the bunch.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that's
I'll
going to be a
do it
pricey.
myself. Oh,
It's going to be
little hinge
pricey unit
stickers
too.
too. That's dope.
You got to be $500 for the Thanos.
How much
much
was
was
the
that?
one? The
Oh.
throne one. It was
I
like
think
four.
that was like 350 to 4, right?
Yeah, so this may be.
As I'm talking over you.
No, it's fine. This may be. I don't know. I'm probably in for it though. Shout out to payment plans.
And that is all she wrote. That is all I have.
All right. Thank you, young Daniel, for the Avengers pack.
Yeah.
Avengers and shit that
No, that's
nobody.
It was cool. To check.
So let's see. Hey, let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of us were at New Jersey Collectors Convention this weekend. Brian, what was some of your takeaways from the weekend?
It's such a blur sometimes. I actually took off, a couple days off work beforehand to make sure I was prepared and things like that. And it always seems like it always goes down to the last minute. You're packing the car right before you leave, kind of stuff like that. But getting there, and unfortunately, Chris, fortunately for me, I was able to get there at my regular scheduled Google Maps time, unlike yourself. So I feel
Right.
you there. But it's all the anticipation, getting there, setting up. But once you're there and people start it's just such a good time. It's like a baby TF con, and I just love seeing everybody. And I made a good amount of money. I cleaned out old childhood toys, and beyond, increasing the wad in my pocket, so to speak, is always a good thing. But imparting this collection onto other people. It's like stuff that people have been looking for. It's like, oh wow, I remember that, and things like that, and letting it go off somewhere else so someone else will enjoy it, as opposed to having it sit in a box for 30 years. On my side, I always like that part. Is good stuff.
I was going to ask you, how did it feel to be on the other side of the table?
Yeah, so it's my third time doing so, and I have to say it's fun. It really is. To not just be the consumer, but to experience what it is to be a seller. You've got those people that'll haggle you, and you've got those other people who are just like, hey, you've got that thing right there. I'm like, yeah. They're like, I need that in my life. I'm like, oh, do you? And I'm waiting for them to be like, will you take this or that? When in all honesty, you're like, I'm going to pay this for you right now. They just whip out the money, start counting it. And, that's good stuff, considering that we price our stuff to move anyway. So that's always nice.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I know you guys were saying the dealers are talking shit, but let me tell you something. We priced our shit because we wanted to fucking move it. We didn't want to come home with it. We're collectors. We had some fucking realm of regret, and we wanted to just get rid of it. Like wanted it out of our lives. So we priced the shit to get rid of it. And if people were talking shit, guess what? They had to go back home with it, and they have to wait till another show or put it on eBay and try and make that fucking money.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't going to wait. I wanted to get rid of it. I didn't need it anymore. That money was spent however many years ago. I don't give a fuck.
The way I say it, you want to be that guy that puts it into a bin, on top of another bin, on top of another bin, on those little carts that we're pulling out every. You want to do that every 3 weeks? It's on you, man. Do you sell
I'm just like, listen, if you're gonna cry about somebody's price, then drop your price.
That's it. We price and sell.
Yeah, I don't understand that shit.
I was talking about my Transformers animated sale, right? Let me tell you, I marked them shits to go because I wanted them all to go together. I walked out into the fucking hallway and I saw some of the figures I sold priced at twice, maybe 3 times the prices I had
from your table. They took it and put it to their table.
No, they did
some
not.
other.
They had them there, but guess what? At the end of the show, they still had them there.
Yeah.
Or that for a measly like $10 or $20 more. But guess what? For $10 or $20, I fucking sold mine.
Throw it on eBay. Fucking if you're gonna put those prices, don't bring it to a con. Put it on eBay, man. It's good luck to you. Good luck to you. It's not happening.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brian.
I was just gonna say the stuff that we bring as well is stuff that people don't see at some of the other cons.
Yeah.
And like Chris, you were selling your Phoenix a month ago. I was like, I'll buy it from you. He's like, why? I was like, because I want it on the table for NJCC.
And then we fucking forgot about it.
Right. And you're like, but I want it gone now because I need doll money. I was like, well, here, take the doll money. I wanna bring something to that show. I mean, I feel for the people that come to that show, and if all they're going to see is old vintage garbage, right, that they don't want. I mean, Hung, remember him? He would be all up to speed on the latest third party. Now he's kind of, just selling off what he's got left, and so I wanted to make sure that we had other stuff. And when you remembered to give me that Phoenix, or when I remembered to say, hey, do you have that Phoenix? I put that out there. People are like, oh, I've been looking for that, right? And the guy that I sold that Phoenix to, we got to talking about something, and he's like, yeah, I was kind of getting into the hot toys, like Star Wars stuff. And he's like, I got this Bespin Luke that's still in the BBTS shipper. I never took it out. I never opened it. I was like, who's looking for one? That big guy named Dom down there. Why don't you go talk to him? And then he comes back and talks to me. He's like, thank you so much for telling me that Dom was looking for that.
He bought it from you and he sold something else to this guy.
It's just, I mean, and keeping our ear to the ground on that stuff. Like, it happened a few times this weekend where, that guy, New York Mike, right? That we met him at Agabucks party in Reston, right? He stops by, we're talking, he's talking about this like weird Voltron. I happen to be talking about Mike Kincaid. He started talking about that Voltron. Mike just happens to walk up, the other Mike, there's 2 Mikes here. I'm like, hey, Mike, this is Mike. guess what? That Voltron you're interested in, he owns it. And, you know, New York Mike was like, I couldn't find a review on it. So they got to be talking for like a half hour. That kind of shit, dude, I love it. It's just realm all day long.
Did you guys notice? I mean, obviously this is the second 2-day show. Is that right? Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
The crowd on Sunday, I mean, the crowd on Saturday and the crowd on Sunday, it was literally a completely different, like, obviously it was a different group of people, but it was a completely different category of shopper. Did you guys feel that at all?
Maybe a little. I think Saturday shoppers were being totally picky, and Sunday they were trying to get better deals.
Yeah, it's the last day. Everybody wants to let everything go. But then we had that storm, the big storm that came through. So that kind of kept people away too. So traffic wasn't 100% where it should have been.
Let me tell you, I was worried at sometimes, but then there's spurts where it's just massive.
Yeah, they slow rolled
crowds.
us. Yeah, they slow
Yeah,
rolled.
it was like, I'm like, there's like 20 people in our aisle. I'm like, look at my stuff. Look at my stuff. Look at my stuff. Look at my stuff.
But did you have guys that would stop by and look and then walk away and then come back and look again and then walk away and then
With their
eventually
phones
come
out.
back?
With their phones out.
I'll tell you, anybody that came by KJ's table more than twice, she's like, hey, you need to stop looking and start buying. It didn't work. It didn't work. He's like super, I mean, he's like friendly aggressive.
The one thing that Chuck said was like, and shout out to Chuck. He's been coming to NJCC for quite a long time. He's
Who
like,
invited Chuck?
All the way from
who invited Chuck?
Yeah.
That grape drink invited Chuck. He said like, we definitely stepped up the game there because when he came back, it was like a lot more vintage, and not so much good stuff. A little bit of third party here, but ever since we started selling, we really upped that game at that show. And I think he primarily just shopped off the Rock Island in the Rock Block. I think that's where he basically bought all his stuff from.
Yeah, 10% of my profit came from
all our stuff.
How?
Man, so.
Let me ask you a question. How sustainable is that? Like you guys aren't buying stuff. Most of you aren't buying stuff to sell specifically at the show. You're just selling what you have in your collection that you're trying to get rid of.
Regret.
At some point, that's got to dwindle down, though. No.
I mean, there's the churn, you know, the constant, like we just joked. Yeah, that'll be on the table in August for Brink. But I mean, there was a lot of guys, you know, that took a lot of stuff back home with them. You know, I know several guys had a lot of boxes to pack up and take back. I took back more than I wanted to. I had some things that I thought would sell that did not, that I'm, you know, gonna sit on, I guess, or maybe sell them in a group or something. But
yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are the same way, but I'm sure they're happy with the money that they didn't make.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
Listen,
yeah.
And some of it to me, it's like just I want to not have to fucking put this in a box in the goddamn closet. I just want it to be gone. So, you know,
yeah, just there's like $360 that I left on the table that I thought would have moved, but it'll be back.
She's gonna charge it to next time. Now, are you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta understand, like between now and then, I'm sure we're gonna buy shit that we don't want anymore.
Yeah.
Or
are you guys doing a big
know?
event in August?
Say what again?
Are you doing a big event also in August as well?
I mean, a big event is, you know, we'll be there. All that hadn't been laid out, but if I had a magic 8-ball that I had control over, I think all signs would point to yes.
So okay, so you're doing it twice a year. There, it's not just a one time a year.
No, it's
twice a year.
It's a twice a year show at this point. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For sure. So, you guys that weren't there, do you have any other questions for us? You know, I mean, look, I know on the surface, look, we have a lot of people that listen or watch our show, and on the surface, we're talking about this little bitty show in South New Jersey. But I think what everybody doesn't understand is that's really how all of this started. Was 2 or 3 of these guys started getting together and going to the show, and then it was, you know, 15 and 20, and you know, I moved to the area because of, you know, well, I got a job, but you know, part of the reason I was willing to take said job was there was a lot of people that I knew here, and that show's 2 hours from my house. most of the time. So it's home base for me now. So
Word.
I'm excited. I'm excited to have a place where everybody knows your name.
Yeah, no, I think it's cool just the fact that like it is like where the R.O.C got its beginning, so it's only that's why it's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, look, it looks looking at the photos, it looks like it's a fucking great time.
Yeah, it just means a lot when everybody comes through, and then there's some dull moments where like, I pop in like, where the fuck is everybody? Let's get this place jumping. You know what I mean? Like, where are the customers? And
honestly, you know what? Ever since we started doing the tables, I think it's been better. Because when we weren't doing the tables, we would be loitering. 10, 20 of us just fucking loitering, clogging up aisles.
blocking tables and sales.
Yeah. Whereas when we have tables, we're able to mingle a lot more.
Well, what's so cool with me was like this
have
time,
something to do.
I was able to like bounce off, talk to people. We would go to the bar, have a couple of drinks, and come in, eat something, and go over here and hang out with these guys.
Fuck you. You're the only guy who ate something without consulting with any of us.
Yo, you know what? Whenever I hear that we're all gonna get together and do some pizzas, that's never gonna happen.
At this point,
never. When you have that many people, that many tables, it's not gonna happen.
At what point do you guys just get a table just to promote the Rock? I know you're promoting the Rock.
One.
Oh, we did one.
Just solo with just Rock stuff on it?
Yeah.
The merch on there.
Do you do social media? Just
not really. No.
Okay, just checking.
Welcome to the show.
We had a table just for the Rock. Yeah, Brian had his video there, and we had all our swag there, and
I don't watch that stuff over the weekend only because like I know like I'm gonna hear about it on this show. I'll hear about it on Breaking the Mold. I'm sure Bobby will talk about it in some capacity, and then Tyler and those dudes. Like I'll hear about it from every show.
Probably so.
Like I'd rather just let it unfold.
Wait till you hear Bobby's stories.
Oh, Bobby's got some good stories.
Oh yeah.
Bobby had some good stories about being sequestered. We'll just leave it at that. I'll let Bobby tell his story. So all
I gotta say is that dude could spark up a conversation with someone that he doesn't know, and somehow it works into some sort of geeky nerd related discussion.
That's right. Hey, 2 shout outs. Shout out to Joe at the bar at the Hilton Garden.
Joe,
sorry, buddy. And shout out to Madison, waitress at Buffalo Wild Wings. She had it locked down. She was awesome.
Yeah, shout out to Madison.
Them titties were locked down too.
Serving me at my lone table.
Hey, you snooze, you lose, J. Ruse. There you go.
Literally.
J. Snooze.
So just to wrap this up, if you are in the I will say the Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania area, and we start barking about NJCC.
That's the Northeast.
Pretty much. I mean, listen, I'm not telling you upstate New York cats and Chuck's gonna drive, but
Chuck came from Connecticut.
I don't know. Chuck's a trooper, and he drove home after the purple drink.
The purple.
He said he had to wait it out. He said he had to stay there and sober up before he go.
That purple
That's crazy. I can't believe he just doesn't get a fucking room. That's crazy.
Yeah, I told him just room with us. He's like, I'm going home.
On the bed to crash in. But anyways, come in and check it out. And listen, if you're in the group and you're there, fucking come up and. Somebody posted some pictures, and I'm like, did you come talk? Did you say hello or any? I don't know. We're not going to bite you. We're probably intimidating because we're a toy gang and all.
I was there, but I didn't stop and say hello to anybody. Fuck,
didn't have time.
Man. Why? Why not?
Yeah, but you got to know, especially like.
Don't be shy.
No, but dude, if it's like just one table, but dude, when it's the mob. And you know how everybody gets when they're together. You know what I mean? It's tough to break into that.
We weren't mobbed up.
Everybody was spread out. We were having a good time.
We all had our own table, basically. So it was like somebody can go to us one by one.
It kills me. It kills me when someone fucking posts in the group, hey, I was at NJCC and he posted a haul. I don't know you. I didn't meet you. Where were you?
Yeah, you got to give people like time. I mean, think about like we don't do the hangouts anymore. And I mean, you know what I mean. Like think about how many times it took people to like jump into a hangout before they built up the confidence. Like, I think it's just
we had the island. We had a rock island.
I did have one of the other dealers say, "What's R.O.C?" I'm like, You see this giant group, right? It was like one of the guys on the wall behind us. What's this R.O.C? Where are you guys? I'm like, we're everywhere. Like right here. You see that giant banner? Like, oh, okay.
We're worldwide, literally. We just
Yeah,
need
we
Chris
are.
from
We are.
Russia.
We're international. We're
Literally.
international.
Yeah, we need some cat from Russia to pop on. So all right, we're a half hour over.
Yeah.
I know.
here,
Let's
so
let's roll.
Brink, I know the chat was pretty thick with the chat squad was in full effect tonight.
Shout out to the chat squad.
Shout out to the
Chat
chat
squad.
squad. Why don't you tell us about who you saw up in there?
All right, here we go. We had Nightwing and them in here. Primacon, Soundwave Will, Antoine Mega 81. We had EE Prime 20. We had Ian, the Riddler Circle. KJ Smith, Marcus K, Shelfwarmer. By the way, Shelfwarmer says that that skateboard maneuver might have been called a revert. He's been a skateboarder since '93, so
Shout out to
give
him.
him that. We had Ralph L. H, Sunday Heat. What's up, buddy? Energon Addict, Deluxe Baldwin, Abraham M, Ralph the Vendetta, BZ Fresh, Jiraiya Sama 7. We had Frogman 87.
Frogman.
Classic Scuzz, Cliff B. We had the Lesser Z in here. Paul C, Gabriel E, Paul L, Brad D, Rob M, Paul S. A lot of Pauls. We had Catamus Prime, Sean Mack, Tyler the Collector. Thanks again, sir, for that rat bat. Ed F is in here. We had Josh F, Rogue War 71, Cromdor, who also is selling there in the island. We had Dom, Big Dom is in here. Lucas B, Eddie Chi, Jedi Mindset, Intex Music, Mark 44 Prime, Trents 5. Trents 5 said that alternate color Defensor was Guard City, actually. So thank you, sir. Lord Shadowkeeper, Adamus Nitron, Hurricane BX, Joe H, Joe Ace kicking ass in the Rock Weight Loss Challenge, but Jose's coming up. He's coming for you, man. We had Catch 26. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Congratulations again on winning that Voltron. We had Chuck was in here. The E3 Bandit, K-Tron, Dare 2727. Robert D from SCU is in here. T-Man 978. Oh yeah, Mac Man, who is Kevin Womack from the group, was in here. The Angry Christian and Eric B. And any stragglers here at the end. Ooh, nope, that's it.
You right?
Yeah, man. I got
Chat squad was deep.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging with us tonight. If you are listening on the audio version of the show, please know we are live Mondays at 8 p.m. on the Realm Collectors YouTube channel. And we have a live chat during the show where you can interact with the Realm. So that is going to wrap us up. Let's do a little bit of where you at. Brian Brink, tell the good people on the internet where they can locate you.
Brian Brink in the Facebook groups and at Brinkalizer on Instagram.
Young Daniel, you're muted.
You're muted, Daniel. Muted.
All right, let me try that again. When I'm not stealing Chris's thunder here, I am on Instagram at Harvey_Den and lurking in the Facebook groups.
J. Ruse.
At J Ruse on Instagram, and somewhere on Facebook.
Disc.
I am on Facebook a lot. Well, more. I don't say a lot, but more recently lately at J Batron. Also, I want to say big shout out to Ace. Congrats, Ace.
Yes. Shout out to Ace, man.
I'm not gonna put his business out there. You want to know what we're congratulating him on? You hit him up, but he had a life-changing event. He
On the sneak.
He can now change his benefits.
And his own oil.
Yes.
Yeah, that type of life-changing event. He's
Does-
a lot, man. That guy's
And
on a roll for 20
and he could change the roller on that fucking paint.
Yeah.
Dust.
So
Dust Mites on Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites in the Facebook group, Xbox Live, Dust Mites. If you want to watch me watch YouTube and Netflix, because I don't play games anymore. And yeah, thanks guys for hanging out with us tonight.
Jane.
Victory Saber 77, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
And I am Pinkerton on Instagram, PNKR10. Christopher Adam Pinkerton on The Good Book, because that's what my mama named me. Crashbox Customs on all your social media. that is going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us late to go over some NJCC stuff. A full breakdown of NJCC tomorrow night on Breaking the Mold, 8 p.m. on this station.
Yes, I'm a guest tomorrow.
That's right. They have guests.
Wow, they finally asked me to be on the show.
They're getting the Rockfather himself on
Created
to
the
cover the
format.
NJCC.
Whatever. Shout out to those guys.
Thanks for joining us tonight, folks. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we appreciate that. I'm done talking.
R.O.C. Hangout right after the show. I'll put the link in the group.
And then immediately fall asleep.
No, unless you're there. No, nothing on that one. All right.
No.
Anybody?
Nope.
Okay.
Just waiting for you to kill it.
Yes, we're out.